Hello, can anyone hear me? Oh my gosh. Alright. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think y'all can hear me, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the game. I'm gonna be playing a game with two other strong players and a subscriber. It's gonna be Groundhog, Hawkeye, and and a subscriber. And if you want to play with me, join my Discord. This guy was a lucky guy, Spectre right here. He was the first person to jump on it when I said let's play, and he's gonna play with us. So normally I'd stream the table talk, but I was running into the issues and I couldn't stream the table talk, but that's okay. And these players are gonna be pretty ecstatic that I can't table talk since they hate it, but it'll be fine. All right, and this is the common glitch whenever starting custom games. It always does this a few times, so I have to wait for everyone to press ready and I have to start again. Sometimes it can take up to like 20 minutes for the game to start. Alright, I'm gonna tell him to press ready. Alright, I can start the game again. Alright, second time's the charm. Alright. Since last time I was playing some ranked matches for y'all, but felt like it's harder to learn from those. So this time I want to challenge myself and other players just by playing match with stronger players. So let's see how this will go. No guarantees I'll win since I'm playing with Hawkeye. He's very, very good. Top 5. Game canceled. Occasionally happens when making custom games. That's something I wish that they'd fix. Starting custom games. It's definitely one of the most annoying things since I've played in a custom game, or I've attempted starting a custom game for like almost 20-30 minutes before. And it's like pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so you see, Groundhog. We've all played this. We've all played on Catan Universe and set up custom games with each other multiple times, and so yeah, he's being sarcastic. All right. This will be a fun game. All right, still waiting. But yeah, Hawkeye's been in several of my videos. I've done a podcast with him. He was in the top 5 for Catan Universe. Oh, come on. Groundhog, he's like a very good friend of mine. He's played a lot of games, and he's one of the most creative players I know. So, and then the last person is just a subscriber, but you know they could surprise us and beat us pretty badly. So I don't know. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, usually I have to do this a couple of times for the game to work, but I wish. All right, nice, it worked. All right, so I'm playing in the second position as green. They're playing first. All right. So let's look at this situation. There's decent ore right here, high wheat board. And there's actually pretty rare sheep right here. I think this 5A10 is the first pick. Yeah, he picks a 5A10. That's a pretty easy pick right here. And the nice thing about custom games is you can really take your sweet time. There's no rush. There's no like need to go. You know, there's no rush. I have infinite time, so that's the good part. So I can really just take all the time I want and like place the entire board out. So let's go ahead and try and do that. So this 9-5-10 looks pretty juicy to me since it's wood brick. But the issue with trying to do this is that when you get wheat sheep, right? So if I place here, then I'm gonna have to place 4 more settlements out of where I think Hawkeye and Groundhog will go. and I can actually predict where they go since they were stronger players and they make the correct decisions. They're not going to do some terrible placements. So if I choose this 9-5-10, let's see where they'll go. I think this 3-6-9 will probably be taken for sure, and I think this 8-4-10 will also be taken for sure. So these two I know can be taken. As for some other spots, let's see. Where some other spots go? Since I'm saying if I go here, where will Hawkeye and Groundhog go? So I can be confident that these two are going to be taken. I'm quite confident of that. Or I can just like now the next question I have to ask myself: will I get on the 6-3-11? Since I think this is a decent setup, I have the 5-9-10, 6-3-11, and then I try to get on the wood port right here. So that's not that bad of a setup, but will I get that setup? That's the bigger question. I think I will get that setup since if you take this 8-4-10, well, if you take the 8-4-10, you can still take the 6-3-11 right here. What if I do a blocking settlement placement and go on the 4-5-10? Lower production, get ore wheat though, and I kill these two spots right here. And it really destroys the brick potential. So this makes brick rare suddenly. Well, not suddenly, since people still go here, get the free road, and still go here, and still go here. So never mind, I lied. If I go in this 4-5-10, where will blue go? Will blue take one of these spots? Not that bad. They could always just take a coast spot if I point my road in here and just get caught. It's also pretty dangerous pointing my road inwards because fourth player has this. By doing this, I give fourth player free red. I can easily see something like if I go 10-4-5, fourth player taking something like this, then this, and cutting wherever I go. So, since they have the free red right here. So I think this kills the 4-5-10. Doesn't really make sense. And it's just lower production. I don't think that makes sense. I mean, what about the 8-4-10? Just grabbing wheat right now. Then I'm going to be stuck trying to get wood, brick, or wood, wheat, sheep. This isn't that bad of a setup. It's just a little bit slow, and I don't think I'm going to win this wood port right here, especially since I'm leaving this open. Or what if I take the 3-6-9, playing with the confidence that I get one of those 10 ores? It's 1, 2, 3. No, that won't make sense because someone's going to take this 8-4-10, 9-5-10, and then I'm going to be stuck with this 10 ore. But the thing is, being stuck with this 10 ore sucks because, like, what's around it? A bunch of useless woods. That's not a winning setup. I feel like I'm always missing something a lot bigger, a lot more creative than I'm just missing. I'm just not seeing it. But I think I've wasted a lot of time, and I think this 9-5-10 is just the best spot. I think this just makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to point towards the coast because the wood port right there. Alright, so Hawkeye in the third position. Let's see what he does. I anticipate him going on the 8-4-10 or the 3-6-9. I think those are the next heavy hitter spots. And blue right here has a pretty crazy setup of the 5-8-10. That's just such a strong spot. So, yes, he's not Hawkeye or Groundhog, but I think he's still like a pretty alright player. So, we'll see. Where do y'all, so here's my question for y'all, chat. Where do y'all think I should have gone? Do you think the 9-5-10 is correct? I personally think so. I don't see anything that's better. Maybe you could make a case for this 8-4-10, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just a little bit too weak. And I'm gonna play with the confidence of getting wheat, since look at how many wheat spots there are. There's 1 wheat spot, 2, 3, 4, potential 5. So there's a lot. So I can definitely play with the confidence of not getting wheat. And the reason why I like the 9-5-10 is because I have the wood brick and I can get on this port. And the thing is, what people don't realize is strong low ores is really strong coastal ores is strong. Well, or coastal ores are strong. And the reason why coastal ores are strong is because you can build onto it. Since remember, you can build onto it, and then you can double up on your ore, which makes it pretty strong. since you can just double up. And it's just the other reason why coastal ores are pretty strong is because it just allows the ore reach sheep player to do small expansions. And as an ore reach sheep player, you usually don't have many expansion opportunities. So you want to be on the coast to secure your safe settlement spots. The sheep port I anticipate will be pretty useless since it's not like I'm going to get on the 843 and go wheatless. But the reason why I still think the sheep port is useful is because it's just a spot. So yeah, it's just a spot. And just making sure you have your settlement spots is very, very important. Also anticipate whoever goes in this 834 is facing a pretty big decision. Or not facing a pretty big decision, but what they have to do is they have to cut off this 3-1 port by blue. And the reason why I think that is because, remember, he just has a strong orbit sheep, allowing him to double up on the 3-1 port, and a sheep just allows him to play even better orbit sheep game. And that's what we're trying to prevent right here. I think everyone does recognize that blue's the strongest player. What I hope blue doesn't do, though, is just specifically target me, because I'm me, since I'm playing with two other fantastic players, Hawkeye and Groundhog. And I think everyone at this table is like pretty strong, so you shouldn't have to go after a specific player just because you think is good, since everyone has this pretty strong setup, and I think everyone has a pretty good chance to win. Let's see if Hawkeye decides to race me or not. So he decides to concede this wood port to me, decides to go to the 8-3, or potentially this, or potentially if somehow this 3-4-9 will be open, but it's not. It's going to be the 8-3 that's going to be open. He wants to go on the ore port. Maybe here's what Hawkeye's thinking. He thinks that Groundhog's going to take this 3-6-9 and then take whatever goes well with it. And then Hawkeye's going to get on this 8-3. And then he's going to be able to go on this 9-10-2 right here and then build to the brick port. So this allows him to have strong, double up on the ore, have decent wheat, and then have the strong wood brick and get split sheep. So that's a pretty good setup, which is why I like he did that right there. So that's like one potential out I see. But yeah, I agree with his pick. Like you have to take the 3-6-9 or the 8-4-10. Maybe potentially I should have taken the 8-4-10. I don't know. What do y'all think? There's 16 people watching, but 0 people talking. I want to see some participation. Come on. And I think Groundhog is actually one of the best players playing no ore or playing with low ore. He's a person who taught me a lot of things on how to play games with low ore. Since before that, I'd play my road games like pretty bad, but he like gave me a lot of advice on like how to play it better. So, and he just showed me like many games on how to like play them. All right. Okay, so he does the no ore setup, and he predicts that this 10, 11, 3 will be open. And I hope Groundhog should know this, but I think he's going to try to go for this. He's going to try to go for Blue's 3-1 port. Hopefully, because he knows that you have to cut down the ore wheat sheep players' ports, and you just have to take away their settlement spots. So, we'll see. 8-4-10 is where you would have gone? Alright. Abundancy? Yeah, I don't think that's a bad option. I don't think so. I think this gives me a lot of options here though, and I might be able to play a strong 4-city long road game. So one strategy that I haven't told y'all was 4-city long road. It's basically, well, yeah, that's exactly what the name is. You get 4 cities and you get longest road. And what's really interesting is if you think about it, you only need 2 sheeps the entire game, right? Since the 4-city long road works if you have high ore wheat and then you have decent wood brick, and so you get 4 cities because you have high ore wheat, and that's 8 points, and you get longest road, which is 10 points, and you need 2 sheeps throughout the entire game. So 4-city long road works super well for like low sheep boards. And this game I might not be getting sheep if no one trades with me, so this could be a decent setup to go 4-city long road. But before I like choose that, let's look at the entire let's look at the board. Yeah, I think red does have a very strong setup. And the thing is, so Groundhog, he one of the biggest things he taught me was even if you have strong wood brick, that does not mean that you have the setup to go for road because you don't have the space. But see how he placed right here? He made sure to get, first of all, get himself one expansion spot, and he made sure to get him like, and the 6-3 is also an expansion spot, and he has a wheat port. So you can get ore, he can get the wheat port, and he can cut off blue's 3-1 port, and he's close enough to connect to each other. Hawkeye's setup is very strong for sure. Since he has a split wheats, he has this ore right here, and he has a 3-1 port, so he's definitely gonna be a threat for this long road game. But enough of like analysis of other people's placements. Let's look at mine. So I could get wheat and then try to build over here. Yeah, I could just do this and then double up on this 9-2-10 and just conceding this 10-11-3 to Groundhog. And then blue will be able to take this 6-11-12 or the 9-2-10. So it's pretty interesting. And Groundhog started with 2 woods, 1 wheat. So the issue here, the issue here is that if I do this, then blue can take this 2-9-10, and then I might lose this race to the 10-3-11, as no one's gonna trade me sheep. Well, that's not true. No, I can trade sheep, but I can trade for sheep. But the issue is, will blue trade me sheep? Groundhog's not gonna trade me sheep since he knows that I'm gonna race for this. But the other scenarios, I take this 9-4-11, and blue decides to go on the 6-11-12 and just get that little tinky bit of ore, and goes for the 3-1 port. I think this is a pretty valid strategy because you can uncontested for the 3-1 port. You have strong wheats, and you have that little bit of ore. So you could play ore wheat sheep game right here, or it could go 4 city long road. So the reason why I'm more hesitant on going for road right here is because like look at Hawkeye setup and look at Groundhog setup. It's already 2 other road players, and that's just that's just a lot of racing for. There's just 2 other players who can contest road really, really well. So that's what makes me not want to go in this 4-9-11, or that's what makes me not want to do this 4 city long road. With that being said, I can still do 4 city long road. Hold up, I can still just do it right here. And 4 city long road works a lot better when you know your 4 settlement spots. So I could say this is my first 2. I could expand to here or here as my 3rd, and then my wood port would be my 4th, and then from there just upgrade. I think that's actually a pretty good setup. If this was a table talk game, I would be talking blue like, oh, you want to take the 6-11-12, which I think is a better pick. This 2-9-10 is like, all right. How big of a chance do I think blue would take this 2-9-10? Right, since the last thing I want is to get in the race with purple, since I think I might lose that race. Well, will I? I have no sheep. They do have all 5 resources. And the issue is Hawkeye started with the 3-6-9, right? So who will Hawkeye be rooting for? Since Hawkeye, like we're all good players, and if someone's too threatening, then someone will trade the other person to win the race. And this 9-4-11, although like it's a little bit slow in terms of low or wheat, right? Since this gets pinned the entire game, this gets pinned the entire game. But then I can make the argument of if I go into 6-11-12, this will still get pinned and this will still get pinned, right? And the only thing is I just give more space for blue. And the issue with the 4-9-11 is that if I do take the 4-9-11, and let's say I do get one of these spots, it's just gonna be a wow until I get to the wood port. Well, maybe around like halfway through the game. So me and Groundhog are gonna be racing against the same. Since if I start on the 4-9-11, I have two wood, one wheat, and he has the same thing, and we're matching. And he has a sheep advantage, and he has 3 points of brick. So my only advantage is that I have ore to trade, and I have 1 more extra point of brick. So, what do I want to do? I just feel like this 4 wheat was gonna be pinned really, really badly, especially since Hawkeye is gonna not be dying very many dev cards, nor will I. And blue, the dev guard heavy player, was probably gonna pin this 4 wheat right here, and blue's gonna build right here, or here. It depends. Why am I having connection issues? All right. I mean, no, the reason why this sucks is because my third settlement sucks. Like, my fourth settlement sucks. I can build here for 4 city long road, and then I can build here, which is like pretty mediocre. Like, sitting up, please go all the way to the 6-2 right here. If I get this spot, and that's open. Worst case scenario is I lose both races, and then I'm right here, and then what? That's a pretty bad situation if I lose both races. And the fact is that it opens a lot of space for blue. So what's my first priority here if I go into 9-4-11? It's to race and get one of these spots. My first priority going on the 6-11-12 is simply just upgrading. Since I start with the wheat ore, I have to wait for a little bit of more wheat ore. That's pretty slow. And I'm both dependent on a trade, on cheap. Alright, you know what? Let's just say screw it, and let's just do 4-9-11 and see how it plays out. Alright. No, it wasn't just screw it, but like I think this is the better setup. I think this is just this has a lot more potential to win, especially if I get on the 9-10 too. And then since remember, like for this setup to fail, two things have to happen. Blue has to place right here, and then so I lose right here, and then I lose a grace to groundhog to right here 10-11-3. So those two things have to happen. And even if those two things happen, I still do have the wood port. It's still not that bad, right? I mean, it's a slow setup, and if those two things do happen, it's like pretty bad for me. But I mean, I just think the 6-11-12, it's not good enough of a payoff, right? Let's just hope blue goes in the 6-11-12. I think as blue I would go there. It's the reason why I'd go there was because I played with groundhog, and like I know for sure like this is gonna be like taken up by groundhog. Groundhog's gonna take this. All right. Well, then you can make the argument, yeah, going to 6-2, so just more wheat instead of the 6-11-12. All right. So this is the nightmare scenario. All right, an 8. So I have to really track every single card. So he has 2 wood, 1 wheat, 1 sheep. Hawkeye has Hawkeye's a road and his 3 spots. All right, and then blue has 2 sheeps. All right, so if blue has 2 sheeps, that means he has 1 sheep to trade, and he's looking for bricks. All right, and what's nice is I do have coordinated roads with this. All right, he has 2 sheeps. What's he thinking about? All right, and yeah, he's looking for brick. He's looking for Hawkeye's brick, but right now no one's gonna trade him since Hawkeye has a road. So, all right, I have to track every single card. This is where tracking cards really matter whenever you're in a race. All right. All right, give me a 7. All right, 6. Oh gosh, that's bad. So now now groundhog, he has two wheats, 1 sheep, 2 woods. Wait, sorry, two wheats, 2 woods, 1 sheep. 6. Hawkeye's extra wheat, same cards, road and sheep. All right. If I'm being honest, I think groundhog has a very strong setup right here. All right, 9. That's a coordinated road for me. The issue is I have to get woods. I have to trade. I have so much extra wood, and I need the sheep, right? So here's one option that I thought of actually. If 2 more 9s roll, then I can do defensive road and cut back here. All right, so I talked, and so 5 rolled, right? So he has 3 woods now. All right. Hawkeye. All right. So I'm just hoping no 4s roll, and so that since that gives the groundhog the bricks. All right. So right now I have to really start table talking. He's looking for bricks. What else does he have in hand? He has wheats. So groundhog has 2 wheats. Get your. All right. What else does he have? He has 2 wheats, 1 sheep, 2 woods. So I always table talk, but right now, it's just through text. So yeah. All right. So I really need blue to take from him, because Groundhog is a nut setup. All right. You have to steal from me. Oh my gosh, he steals from me. No, that's not good. That's not good. I wanna know his reasoning why. I wanna know his reasoning why. No, I'm not gonna give you a brick. Did you steal from me because I'm gonna give you a brick? See, so if this is like a live game, I'd be like, listen, I can give you the brick for the sheep. You just don't steal from me. All right, and now the thing is, if this is also a live game, I could communicate to blue that or not live game. If this was like a table talk game where people can hear me, I can communicate to blue saying listen, he's gonna cut you off next. You should be stealing from him, and which it's true. Yeah, and Groundhog is a lot scary if he does win the race. All right, let me remember what blue's cards are. So he has 2 woods. He just uses sheep. Did an 8 roll. All right, I don't need the game log. I have my brain. He has 1. He just uses 1 ore. 10s didn't hit. Did 8s hit at all? Yeah, it's 8s hit. So he has 1 extra sheep in hand. What else does he have? 2 woods, 1 sheep, and then 1 card. Did 9s roll? No, he has 3 woods, 1 sheep. That's his cards right now. All right. What does Groundhog have? Groundhog, yeah, I already said his cards. He has 2 woods, 1 wheat, 2 sheeps right here. Hawkeye still has his 2 wheats, one sheep, and then what's his last card? 5 rolled, 2 wheats, 1 sheep, and then a 9, and then a wood. I think it's a wood. Yeah, it's a wood. All right. 6 rolled. Oh gosh, that's not good. So let's see. Let's think about potential trades that I can stop. So who has extra sheeps right now? Just saying it. I'm not gonna commit my road. It doesn't make sense to commit my road right here. The reason why it doesn't make sense to commit my road is because it's just I just get eaten by Groundhog right here. He's trying to table talk, but in real life I'm a much better table talker. But they can't hear me, so I can't communicate my ideas very well. All right, let me just say something real quick. Groundhog has the nuts set up as the road player if he wins the race, which he does. I'm totally right. He has this set up. He can build right here. You can go build right here, and you can build right here. And he has all this. He has just a lot of expansion spots. And that's a pretty strong spot, especially as a road player. And what's really nice about this 10-9-11 is 10-11-3 is the fact that it's protected by this Wheat sheep player, and Groundhog is the lazy player. When I say lazy player, I mean lazy in terms of defending. Groundhog's not going to be buying night cards, so this 10 ore was very, very valuable since it'll be protected by the Wheat sheep player. Do I commit my road? I don't think I commit my road. I don't think it makes sense. Double green port game just ends automatically. We don't play to 10 if you get all the green. He's just trolling right now. All right, so this 9 is really, really good. Makes me regret not actually building my road, and I think I should have actually. Yeah, maybe I should have built my road since the odds that Groundhog gets 2 bricks on his turn doesn't really make sense. So maybe I should have committed my road. But in general, when smart people play, they don't really commit their roads, right? The reason why they don't commit their roads is because you can lose the race, right? So yes, you increase your chance of getting 7'd out, but you waste your roads, and that's doesn't feel very good. So and yes, Sander, I do know that it's my turn. Sander, by the way, is the 2010 world champion, I think. All right, he does it for a brick, so he has 1 road in hand. Let's see if he tries racing before, or if he plays it. He's probably not gonna play it, but let's track his cards one more time. He just did a 4 for 1, right? 4 wheat for 1 brick, and 6 rolled quite a few times, I think. If 9 does roll one more time, yes, I would defensive road. This 10 9 3 or 10 11 3 is very, very important. Sander, no, I disagree. I don't commit the roads. Oh my gosh. Wow. So he concedes the race. I don't think I concede the race as far as Groundhog. Alright. No, you're wrong, Sander. Come on, world champion. I expect you to know this. You don't need 7 cards to do for this race. It's 6 cards. It's road settlement. I have respect for you, but I still value my opinion a lot, and I think all people are human, so and all champions make mistakes. But yeah, good job winning your 2014 Worlds. All right, he does a 2-for-1 for this week. Oh my gosh! All right, I lost track of people's cards. Oh my gosh. So, all right, you just gave him a city. What are you doing? Oh wait, no, you guys gave him a settlement. Am I getting cut off? Oh no, he does this. Wow. Okay, so this is bad. This is really, really bad news. So like I said, Groundhog was gonna try to cut off the Orbeat Sheep player. Since that's pretty essential, you do that in games like these. Groundhog failed, so it sucks. All right, 5. Ooh, that hurts. Huh. I know extra wheat is there. So maybe I can play with fire. Maybe I'm playing with fire by trading with blue and trying to get this road settlement right here. And see, like, I think like there's also a decent chance that Groundhog could have just beat me right here, right? And what did I risk on that turn? By not playing my road, the only thing I risked was a 17% chance. I think it's 17% chance that a 7 rolls on my turn. All right, he asks for a wood. All right, yo, am I giving him a city? 10's rolled once. He wants a wood. I think I'm giving him a city. So the question I need to ask myself. So the reason why I know I'm giving him a city. 10 rolled right here. I'm giving him another ore, and 9's rolled a few times. So he's gonna be able to 4-for-1 for that last ore, and he has wheats in hand. But the reason why I'm gonna do this is because like who doesn't want a road settlement on this 10-3-11? This is essential for me. I think I have to do this. So a good trade. I did give Hawkeye a city, but I win this race, and I think it's quite critical. Since, listen, if I don't win this race right here, where's Groundhog gonna build next? I can like sort of eliminate him from the game, right? So Hawkeye gets a city. That's fine. All right, so he did get an extra ore somehow. I wasn't paying attention. Another 10. All right. So yes, this is scary. This is scary, but I think I have to do this. All right, 6. So he's already very close to another city. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is a live game. I could really coordinate this well with Groundhog, because I would want to coordinate Groundhog if I knew his first intention was to cut off the 3-1 port. If I knew that was his first intention, that I would support Groundhog trying to cut blue off. Since blue now has like a nut setup. All right, 4. Oh gosh. Hawkeye basically has another city. No, I think he does. No, he's 1 ore off for another city, but he has at least 3 wheats, 2 ores in hand, and he has several cards of 3-for-1-4. So this is pretty bad. I'm hoping a 7 rolls. All right, nice. I asked for one and I get it. That's how I win tournaments. You just have to pray for the number and then it comes up. Yeah, blue is terrifying. I don't disagree. Hawkeye's also quite terrifying, and blue winning this race right here is even more terrifying. I think the way I do this is I have to go ahead and get on this wood port and just like really, really hardcore start buying dabs. Wait, why is he stealing from me? Wait, what? He's not stealing from blue, who has a nut setup? Wait, hold up. Let me read this. Wait, come on. You're not stealing from blue? Oh my gosh. All right, he's asking for brick. Makes sense since fours just rolled once. Actually, yeah, fours rolled once, and he wasted his road right here. And see, like, this is why I recommend not spending your road immediately, right? If you spend your road, you waste a road like this, and that's how you get punished. Of course, this is contextual. Wait, what did Hawkeye discard? I was talking, I wasn't paying attention, so I lost track of his cards. But I can assume that Hawkeye kept his city, or kept the ores, so he still has 2 ores, several wheats in hand. Yeah, there's a lot of disconnects. Can't really do anything about that. It's fine. It's Catan universe. I'll be mad if the game actually crashes though. That'll make me sort of annoyed. If I'm on stream and then then it sucks. Hawkeye GoFundMe is a scam. I don't know what he's talking about. Whatever. All right, 12. Nothing happens. I'm praying that Hawkeye gets 7'd out. He has a very, very strong setup. And I know Hawkeye's a really good player too, so I know he can use this strong setup well. Alright. See, you just gotta pray for the number. That's how you win tournaments. Alright. Now I hope he's like smart enough to, like actually block blue, right? Since blue does have the super strong Orbit Sheep setup. Like, I think he's just too like scared of me. Like, blue has a strong setup. And he has a city. I don't have a city. Like, the clear play is to take from blue. And blue has ores. There we go. There you go. You're looking for your city. Did you get your ore? I know he'll get an ore. Okay, the reason why I know he'd get an ore is because he discarded... I wasn't watching what he discarded, but I can assume that he discarded everything except for the city and 1 extra card. He took from blue looking for the city. And blue has ores in hand, I think. So he's like fishing for the city, and just blocking blue is important. And by blocking the 5 wheat, he's blocking the other person's city. Yeah, Groundhog got super unlucky with the Year of Plenty. That's very, very, very unlucky. If it was just a typical night card, then Groundhog would be a much better setup. And he had a really strong setup to win. But having this happen like destroys his game. No one should trade with blue. All right, I kept on talking, and I'm losing track of people's cards, so I have to keep tracking. So he has 2 bricks, 1 sheep, and 2 wheats, 2 ore at least. All right, let's see. And he buys a dev. What did he just do? This animation goes super fast. 3 for 1 for ore, buys a dev. All right, let's go. 8 rolls. Oh gosh, this is not looking good. I hope Hawkeye understands that blue is the next biggest threat. Hey Hawkeye, are you listening to my stream? Yo, get off! Don't look at my cards. Oh, hey Hawkeye, you're not allowed to look at my stream. Hold up, what the heck? Oh my gosh. And it's not fair. That means you know all my cards and dev cards. It's like cheating. And Hawkeye, also, if you're smart, you should be blocking blue. I can tell you all his cards if you forget them. And see, this is and the reason why Hawkeye blocked the wheat also was because he knew blue has ores, and remember, if blue has ores, they need the wheat to go with it, right? Yeah, they need the wheat to go with it. So, and he's trying to prevent another city, since that'd be terrible. But the issue is that blue already has a city on the 5-8-10, and it's super, super strong, and you can just like buy devs. So it's like right now, it's like I think it's like a 3-for-1, like 3 red players against this blue against blue. And I don't think it makes sense to trade Hawkeye. He's at 12 cards. Yeah, he's just too strong. I can stream with 3-minute delay, but like Hawkeye's a good person. Like I don't think he'd try to intentionally cheat. I think he's just listening to my audio, unless he's like looking at all my cards, which isn't cool. You should stop doing that if you are. All right, so he has a settlement. All right, and is he gonna get a city again? All right, yeah, I think that's. Oh, he starts buying devs. All right, that's good. I need Hawkeye to buy devs. Like this game might. This might sound weird, but I need Hawkeye. Like I almost have to feed Hawkeye like army, because well, I don't have to feed him army, but I need some other competition going against blue, since blue is so strong right here. It's so strong. All right, Groundhog's looking for 2 bricks. Why 2 bricks? You only need 1 brick. offering 2 sheeps. No one really needs this sheeps. Alright, and since I think Groundhog had like a pretty terrible setup. Not terrible setup, but he had a really rocky start since he lost the 3-1 port. That makes it so I don't really have to keep track of his cards that much. Since you don't, I'd rather like save some brain space and focus more on focus on tracking these more important people's cards. Alright. Alright, 6, that's not a good roll for me. Maybe I could have traded him, like... So, like, what does Groundhog need since he has 2 wheats in hand? Nah, he's... Yeah, see, they're looking for wheat since 8 rolled, and they have a bunch of ores in hand. Trading with blue right now just yields him a city. It doesn't really make sense to trade at all. Alright, so he still has a city. Did he do a 3-for-1? Yeah, he did a 3-for-1. The animation is so fast. Alright. At 8. Oh gosh. Alright. This is so I have a decision to make, and that decision is knowing like do I want to trade this for this and then try to 4-for-1, right? 4-for-1 so I can get on the wood port. Or my other option right here is to go ahead and trade for wheats and then just go ahead and try and hold for the city and hoping it 4 rolls. I don't think that's such a good idea though. Also, blue just bought his dev card, right? Did he? Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so the reason why I made a note is that because that means this card is not a night card. Since I'm quite sure blue would have played it. Let me just double check blue's turn. Yeah, all he did was just go ahead and buy a night card. Or upgrade his city. So this card right here is not a night card. And so I don't know what Hawkeye's dev card is yet. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try trading wood for brick. Let me try to make some smart trades before I do anything. Or like non-stupid trades. Alright. Yeah, most likely it's not going to go through since I'm at 3 points. What if I traded Groundhog? Ooh, I bet I can trade like a pretty do creative trade right here. 2 wheats, and then I gave him like a road. Alright, let's do this 3-for-1. Because what does he have in hand, right? He needs his wheats, but if I give him a good enough deal, will he give me this? If I can give him a road and an ore. Alright, Groundhog, this is directed towards you. We have to help each other out. Alright. This is directed towards you, Groundhog. Give me a road. Alright, nice. Wait. Alright, yeah. So, Groundhog, in a sense, is sort of forced to take this trade. Reason being is because, like, he needs the stuff too. He needs the resources to try to hold for a city also, since he's pretty behind. And I'm giving him a road so he can try to get right here. I mean, he does give me a city, which is pretty strong. All right, but now I have the decision of what spot do I build and why? I think I could upgrade this. Since I need to upgrade my brick so I can get on the wood port pretty fast. I'm gonna upgrade this with the argument of the wheat, but Alright. I think it just makes more sense to do the 9-5-10. That's just straight up the better spot. Alright. Alright, I think the 9-5-10 is better. And Sander, you're saying you don't have a 6 or 8, don't see a chance for you. I highly disagree with that statement. Just because someone doesn't have a 6 or 8 doesn't mean anything. Remember, just don't think about the numbers. Don't think about the 6 or 8s or like the actual numbers. Just think about it in raw terms of production. Think about it in terms of statistics. If just like I have a lot of numbers besides 6 and 8. Who cares if you don't have a 6 and 8? You can still easily win. Yeah, like sorry, I don't disagree. I disagree with that. All right, Hawkeye getting a second city is quite terrible. Reason why I say it's quite terrible is because oh gosh, he has another city already. Holy shit! If 3 rolls, that's bad since he can really hardcore buy devs. Yeah, Groundhog knows like he has a he has a sad setup right here, or like not no, his setup was good. His current state is not good. Oh my gosh, Hawkeye is actually the nuts setup. The reason why it's so strong is because, like, you know, when road players have 2 cities, that's really really bad. All right, 7, 4. That's not good. Well, it's good for me, but it gives Hawkeye more wheat. I mean, well, maybe it's just better for me since Hawkeye already has a bunch of wheat. Oh gosh, and he has a dev card. He's essentially at 7 points already. This is going to be his 8th point. Oh gosh. Alright. I expect this game to end pretty quickly. The thing is, like, we're all fighting for red too. Hawkeye can go for red. This is a pretty good board to see. Just like, let's see space. Interesting play by Hawkeye. He could build back here to the 6-2, cutting off Blue's red potential. But that's not that big of a threat since Blue doesn't have bricks, so it's mainly me and Hawkeye who are going to be racing for red, I think. But I think Hawkeye can take it pretty easily. He's on the triple shared wood, and then he's on the solo brick. Yeah, this is bad. I have to get on this port pretty quickly. Either buy devs and like punt him down the best I can, or I don't know. I think that's the only way. You know, I do have the alternative win condition of going ahead and just, you know, buying, what's that called again? Buying devs. Means, you know, the only devs out there is Hawkeye. And this card is a victory point. Blue, it's a victory point in Monopoly. Blue hasn't moved this thing. Yeah, those trades in year plenty. He does need some luck. He recognizes it too. 5. All right. I can get another city. Yeah, I think that's just the only play. I get another city. It only makes sense to do that, right? I don't think it makes sense to trade with Hawkeye. 4s hit once, and I bet Groundhog is needing his bricks pretty badly. And 5s just hit, so he has a road in hand. He's probably gonna play that. All right, yeah, I think I just go ahead and get a 4 for 1. And what I'm doing is just I'm hoping for 4. Yeah, I'm just hoping for 4s and 9s so I can you know, do road settlement on this wood port right here. So, you know, I think I have a decent shot at winning this now. It increased my chances. I think I'll upgrade this 4, 9, 11 for sure. I need to upgrade my wheats. It's just pretty vital. And I know that Hawkeye has a night card, so he can defend this 4 wheat. Or at least I think he has a night card. Alright, so I need a 4 and then a 9. Alright, but give me a 7 first. Hold up, give me a 7 first. Actually, I don't know if I want to do on a 7. Alright, 3. Ooh, I think that might be the losing roll right here, since Hawkeye can buy 2 devs. And the reason why I think he can buy it's super bad he can buy 2 devs is that he's uncontested for army. I don't think I can beat him for road right now, and he has his 10th point right here, so that's not good. I do my best though. I do my best. Eric Brown says my first move should be the what's it called again? My first move should be for the wood port. No, I highly disagree with that. The reason why, oh no. Well. As soon as I speak about it, I get instantly punished. But you can't, you know, like. No, I don't disagree with that. Usually this wouldn't happen. This happens. This usually would not happen, and I think getting this 10 through 11 is very very vital. Especially since I know that Groundhog can threaten it pretty quickly. Abundance says, why didn't I try to trade for Groundhog? I could have. I just don't think that he would make that trade. Well, I guess I could always try. But the reason why I didn't was because 4 just rolled, 5 just rolled. He has a road in hand. Wheat's rolled, and he's on so much more wood than he is on so much more wood than he is on brick. So I just didn't think that trade would go through. But you're right. I could have tried it at least, and you know, I could have tried it and potentially save some woods. Yeah. Hawkeye wins this one. That's unfortunate, but it's all right. I didn't see that coming. How could I? Yo. So, how am I supposed to see? Well, I guess your argument could be no, like it's just this part he didn't. This could be any dev card right here. This could be any dev card. What do you? How could I not see that coming? You can't just say like, oh yeah, he pulled a road building from that deck. That doesn't really make sense, right? Like the road building is 2 and 25, and the night card was never on him, so it doesn't really make sense. I can't predict that someone has a road building. It's like the odds of that is low. It's literally a 4% chance, and like there's no testings because like the night card is never rolled. That's just like you can't just say like yeah, disagree. But this puts Hawkeye in a very strong spot. I'm gonna try to win this one, but I think the odds are pretty low since I don't have a port. Now everyone really should be targeting Hawkeye, but if no sevens roll, then we can't really do much. All right, everyone's asking me off to play another. Everyone's convinced. Everyone's. The Jackerson says he has cities on wood brick and not him having a road bidding. Predict that he'd steal the spot from you. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, he does have he does have strong wood brick and he tried to steal the spot from me. I don't disagree with that, but I still thought that I'd be able to since like my 2 rolls, I just needed two rolls, a 9 and a 4, and I had the sheep in hand to go right here. So I thought I'd be able to beat him faster. And he has the issue about his hand is that for him to get this 2 roads in a settlement, that's 8 cards in total. So he needs 8. He needs 8 to roll twice. He needs 9 to roll twice, and then he needs these 3 or these 2. This sheep and wheat. But maybe that's just me making excuses for why I'm bad. But I do think that yes, maybe I could have saw this coming. Maybe. I guess another good way to indicate that is if he had a road, I'd ask myself, why wouldn't he play the road, right? And if the only reason why he wouldn't play the road is because he's trying to cut me off like this. But then, like, even if I was in that situation, like, do I just like skip over the city and get a settlement right here? I think usually you still get the city. All right, this is looking like a sketchy turn. You guys gave him those early cities. Did I? I don't ever traded Hawkeye. Well, did I? Well, I traded him that first city to get on this 10-11-3. So maybe you can say that was a mistake. I knew I was consciously giving him a city. I was like very I was aware of that essentially was what I'm trying to say. But I thought it was worth it since if you think about it, a city doubles someone's production. So he's getting 11 plus 11. I was getting a plus 7. So it's definitely not as good. All right, 3's rolled. All right, 4's rolled. So I do have another city in hand. But the biggest thing I want is for 2 9s to roll, and then I can cut off Hawkeye. But I still think even if I do that, he still wins. He doesn't have to go for road now. He has the ports to just go for army. But let's just go ahead and roll. 5 rolls. All right. I wasn't paying attention. All right. So I can actually hold up. I can actually cut him off. No. I can actually cut him off. Well, so yeah, so I'm making no sense right now, but I'm just thinking about the trays right here. So yes, a 9 didn't roll, but a 4 did roll. Groundhog does have 2 brick, so, and I do have 2 wood, but it's still not enough to cut him off. I don't think there is a 3rd brick out there, is there? I mean, what if I just traded him? Oh, let me think about this. I mean, I don't think there's a 3rd brick out there. I mean, I want to like say it out loud, but I'm also just telling Hawkeye like what I'm thinking, right? I think I have to try to do this. All right. All right, let's hope he does this. Wait, no, hold up. I need a wood. All right, so I have to do this without hoping that he breaks my city. Oh, I was looking for a 3rd brick. Oh no, yeah, I don't think he does have that one. And I could buy 2 devs right here, or I could go for a city. No, I need 3 reds to cut him off. I need 3 reds to cut him off. And no, I don't think cutting him off makes sense. Well, cutting him off would be a strong play, but the reason why I think it also isn't that strong is because he can just do road settlement and just beat me right here anyways. Or could buy 2 devs. Buying 2 devs would be alright, but the issue with buying devs is that Hawkeye goes immediately after me, so I literally block him for 0 turns if he keeps buying night cards himself. But then I have to ask myself, what does this city do for me, right? Like, this wood is just 4-for-1 material. The sheep's alright. The ores, it's alright, I guess. But this ore is useless since I already built 3 cities. Yeah, don't predict myself winning this one, but that's fine. I think I just have to do this. I mean, if I do this, the take road go to 8 points, and my 9th and 10th point is so hard for me to get. The build right here, that's actually not that hard, but I think Hawkeye can win before me. But you know, let's just do it and just pass. It's fine. All right, Hawkeye, you gonna play night card? Plays a rolls of 4. All right. Oh no! Wait. Okay. Something I did just realize is that he buys another dev. Okay. Something I just did realize is that Hawkeye, if he cuts me off right here, that's bad. Oh, but hopefully that won't happen. Hold up, I can actually win this game. With this, I can actually win this game. If I can do this, build a settlement, then get another city with another 10-4, take road, that's the game. I'm on a time limit though. I'm on a very, very big time limit. Wood for sheep, I don't think it makes sense for me to do 1-for-1. And like groundhogs get mad at me if I ask for more. I have a extra sheep as a no. All right, that's fine. What are you gonna do with this? I don't think it makes sense to do this. I just have too many cards. I'm not gonna do 1-for-1. Since I'm allowing you to 4s rolled. Yeah, you have 3 bricks in hand now. No, I'm not gonna do this trade. You have 3 bricks in hand. You should be fine. Oh, well, you're looking for woods, so like that's you're not gonna be fine. That's why you're looking for the trade. I mean, if I do this trade, I can do road settlement, but then I have another road right here. What if I do this? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. All right. I'm allowing him to do a lot, and I know that since he's at 7 cards. But like, I don't mind a 2-for-1. Especially, I don't mind the sheep, is because I'm gonna be in the sheep port right here. Eric Brown, you say I should have bought cards? Maybe, perhaps. The reason why I don't like buying cards is because I know Hawkeye's gonna be buying development cards, right? And like I said, if I buy development card, what Hawkeye does is that I play a night card, he immediately moves it back onto me, and right. And the reason why that sucks is the fact that uh, I get like the reason why that sucks is because I block him for 0 turns, and if the dev card is like useless, well, it feels very useless at least. And like he's already quite ahead of me on the army race, right? So and he has a port, so that's why I just think that he can just out army race me. That's why I don't think buying dev cards is right. I think I should just go for the play and hope he doesn't upgrade to cities, or not upgrade to cities. He doesn't. Hold up! Holy shit! Oh man, I can actually do a lot with this hand. What the hell? Yeah, Hawkeye knows. Uh-oh. Do I cut him off? Or not? Alright, let's explore every single option before I do anything. So I have 4 roads, or 4 bricks. What does that mean? That means I can do 3 roads, then 1 settlement. So 1, 2, 3, and I can build right here, which isn't bad. The issue if I do that though is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10's my max road. If Groundhog does a loop, well, he has a lot more. He can just do 1, 2. Yeah, he has so much more space. The issue if I do this and go for that is that Groundhog can just keep holding onto road, and everyone can feed Groundhog roads, and that kills my win condition. But I can do this to kill Hawkeye right here. Or I can just do the traditional 4 city long road play right here and get on this sheep. Pull it right here. The issue is like, if I do this, Hawkeye is going to, since it 8-rolled, right? 8-rolled a few turns ago. The issue is that Hawkeye is going to cut me off right here. I mean, is that even an issue though? Like, do I care about this brick? Let me think about this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I have all this space down here. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this gives me a lot more max road potential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, did I count that right? No, this is 13. I counted wrong, I think. For a brief moment, I'm winning. You never know. The world could end right now, and that means I win in the rules. It's in the rules. I don't think that's how it works, Groundhog. Wait, hold up. No, I have to cut him off. Wait. I have to cut him off. If these are 2 victory points, he connects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He wins. I have to cut him off. Since I know 9s have rolled. He does have 4 woods. If these are 2 victory points, that's the game. So I almost have to cut him off. Yeah, this isn't a choice. I have to cut him off. Yeah. So that's the decision I'm going with. But before I make that decision, let's see if there's any like cute things I can try with using the sheep port. Since remember, I do have this extra card. If I do 1, 2, 3, or if I do road settlement, that's gonna be 2 cards gone. Or that's gonna be 6 cards gone, and that is gonna have 2 bricks left. And then I can use my sheep right here to go ahead and still cut him off. So I can get secure right here and still cut him off. But the issue with this play is that Hawkeye can then just do road settlement on this right here. But that still does succeed in me chopping his road so he can't go for longest road. So I could get a settlement and then cut him off too with the sheep port. That's another option too. Huh. Sanders saying the 6, 11, 12 is also is a chance too. 1, 2, 3. That's you're not wrong. This is viable too. There's so many options on this turn, and which one's the best play and why? So immediately I can eliminate the 6, 11, 12 is because Hawkeye, if these are 2 victory points, this is just the game. I have to cut him off. It's not a choice. But I can go to the sheep port and then still cut him off. And then that'll really, really limit his space, and he's forced to go for army. Siddharth says, isn't the 3-8 just better than the sheep port? No, you're not wrong. The sheep port the 3-8 is just way better than the sheep port. You're totally right. what I want to do is I want to limit his space so he's forced to go for army. And this, I just want to make Hawkeye forced to go for army. That really slows him down so much more. Right. All right. The decision. The thing is, if I build a road. No, I don't think. I think it doesn't make sense for me to do this play. It doesn't make sense for me to do the road settlement and then cut him off with my sheep. I don't think that makes sense. But doing this, what does this make a road length become? Someone else says just take road. That's the only shot I have at this game. No, I don't disagree. Like that is my only shot at having this. Just building 4 roads. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Building 4 roads. Then I'm racing Hawkeye. I don't think that makes sense. Since 2 9s rolled, he has 4 woods in hand. And I think an 8 rolled, so I think he has 2 bricks in hand. So if another 8, Hawkeye can just beat me out with 8 roads. Remember, he connects. That's 2 roads. He builds 2 more roads. And that should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, did I count that right? 6, or 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Man, so I'm reading the chat right now, and everyone's telling me way different things. Connect your settlements and build on a 9. You're saying that's one option. First of all, I cannot connect my settlements and build on the 9. Oh, yes, I can. I can. Hold up. Connect my settlements and build on the 9. I can, since I actually have 5 bricks, right? So this will take 2, and this will be 1, 2, 3. And I have to risk Hawkeye not winning on his turn, and then all I have to do is get another city or buy a VP. Okay, that's a pretty good way to close the game, actually. That's a pretty good way to close the game. And that also threatens the Groundhog for road, and that gets me closer to taking road. You know, I'm going to do that play. I think that's right. Taking road and not cutting him off. The reason why I think that's right is because it closes the game pretty fast. But will I just lose roads to Hawkeye, though? Will I lose road to Hawkeye? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just hold green, it'll be fine. You'll have 27 cards the next turn. Won't matter if Hawkeye wins. Let me say that. Won't matter if Hawkeye wins. Alright. Yeah, I think just taking road and building settlement, it makes more sense since it allows me to close the game. Alright, so let me do this. Let me do this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and... Dude, shut the fuck. Bro, I have 6 points. Alright, can't take army this turn. That's... Alright, I have to do this. Alright, so now all it depends is I need a 10 and a 4 rolling on the next turn. And then that will take the game. So I'm at 9 points, and I'm hoping that I can win. Well, obviously I'm hoping that I could win. But a 3 would be pretty nice since that's my free card. But the bigger... Alright, an 8? That's not good. Oh gosh, that's not good. Alright, that's not good. He has 4 woods in hand, and I think he has 4 bricks. So I think he's just gonna take red back. Oh gosh. Maybe I should have just... No, I don't know. I think it's wrong to just say like, oh, he rolled this number, that was a mistake. Oh, he's buying devs? Okay. Since he has a wood port, I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he has a bunch of reds. What's interesting is Hawkeye. Let's see what Hawkeye plays also. What if he does play dev card at all? Since he has 2 dev cards the turn before. All right. 10-4 or a 10-3. Those are the numbers I need to win. Or an 11 will actually help me win the game too, since it's a free card for me right there with the 4th one. I don't know. That's such an interesting turn. I feel like that's a turn where you have so much potential for mistakes. Maybe building right here. Maybe I could have just built on the 6, 11, 12. No, I don't think that makes sense. Oh, what the hell? He just bought 2 more dev cards. Or no, he just bought 1 more dev card. Alright. That's scary. He plays a night card. Oh, that might be the game. Yeah, he knows. He knows he blocked his own wheat because he knows that that's the key for me to win the game. And he takes my wheat, so I think he wins the next turn. Alright, take from Hawkeye, please. Oh, yes. Well, see, like, I knew he was going to block one of the ores, and which is why I said I can't win the next turn. Since I can't. Well, I can't unless a 4, 10, and then 3 rolls. Or 4, 10, 11 rolls. Those are my outs. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident Hawkeye wins. Yeah, I'm quite sure he has the win. But you know, it doesn't hurt. Take from Hawkeye. I should say like take from Hawkeye. Oh. All right. There's. Yeah, Groundhog knew that this was the correct block too. Since if a 4 hit, then I would win. But now is there any way I can win with the VP? All right. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's gonna takes the wheats. This is a fun game. But I think the game's over though. I think Hawkeye just plays the night card and wins. Especially since yeah, wait, let's see how well, there's still a lot of dev cards left inside the deck. And we can just like sort of just like manually count them, right? Since 1 road bidding's been played, 1 year plenty's been played, 1 monopoly has been played, and there's 2 nights been played. And there's 7 down cards. All right. I don't think there's much I can do. All right, 7 was rolled. I think I just blocked the 6, right? Yeah, I think I just blocked the 6. Doesn't really make sense to do anything else, right? I mean, he's blocking his free card. And I think no matter what I block, he's gonna play his night card any turn, anyways, right? Yeah, I mean, I just blocked the 6, I think. I'm just gonna block the 6. I have to get a sheep. Alright. I mean, do I like try to trade for like a... try to desperately do this trade? Like, let me pull for the win. The issue is if I do this trade, it lets all the lets everyone know. Well, it lets well, I can't talk. If I do this trade, it lets Hawkeye and Groundhog know exactly what my hand is. Why? Like, just think about it. Why would I be asking for a wheat? Right? They can just think like, oh, he's trying to buy a dev card, and therefore they can just tell my entire hand, and it's sort of good since Hawkeye can start calculating the odds of, oh, if I need this card to win, it's just not gonna give away free information, and especially I know like these people aren't gonna give me this sweet. Well, do I know this true? Will someone give me the dev card to win? Especially since this matters more, since I might not have another turn. You know, let's just try it. I don't think this will go through, but let's just try it. I think it's worth giving everyone the free information if I could at least I have like a small attempt that they'll take it to try to win. But they say no. I tried. Let's see if Hawkeye just takes the game. He rolls. Okay, that's good. That's good in the sense he just didn't win. All right, that means that the Hawkeye's at 9. Yeah, he needs 1 more night card to win, since otherwise he would have played the night card, so he's at 9 points. And he got really unlucky with pulling another victory point instead of buying that last night card. Matt D'Amico said, "I can't believe you offered that trade." You know, I don't think it's that bad of a trade. It's like it's more just like why do you even try? But well, I guess yeah, I guess if you think about it rationally, right? It doesn't really make sense since I'm at 9, right? I'm just giving away free information and no one's gonna trade me. So yeah, I guess you can. I guess you're right. That was a bad trade, but it was also just like, yeah, okay. I was just giving away free information. You're right. You're right. Yeah. So I think that was a mistake. Just even offering that trade, since it just tells people what my cards are. Hawkeye is saying I don't have 9. You very clearly have 9. It literally says you have 9. Okay, so he's gonna try to contest me for road. Interesting. Or he has a road bidding. Interesting. So that means he's at 8. Okay, so he's gonna try to just build 2 settlements, or build a settlement. All right, these are not the rolls I need. Need a 10 and a 4. That's all I need. Yeah, Matt D'Amico, you're right. That was a dumb trade. I was just giving away free information. Like, no one's gonna trade with me at 9 points. So that's a mistake. Like I said, like people, even if you don't make any like mistakes in the actual game or like in terms of move, you can make a lot of mistakes in terms of just like missed potential trades or just like a bad trade offer. Like, what are you doing? Since you're just telling people your cards. As like the better players you play with, you just the more details they take in. But speaking about that, I was just commentating a lot, not really tracking people's cards. But Hawkeye does have 2 bricks and one mystery card. Let's see. Can blue win? Blue can also potentially win if they just build a city. Keep explaining how you obviously can't win within 9 points. All right. So the reason why Hawkeye says this is because there's been situations before where I'm at the 9 points. I'm the road player, and like I always, well, this is a new concept for y'all, but the road player's 10th point is super hard to get, especially if they have the 1 city, 5 settlements, and they're looking for either their second city or they're looking for the victory point, right? And that last 10th point is pretty hard, and it gets especially harder if they don't have a port, they don't have ore, and the victory points have been bought out. And it was a situation similar to that. Do I take this trade? The reason why I take this trade is because if another 3 hits, yeah, I mean Groundhog's a dead player, right? No. The reason why I don't take this trade is I'm just giving him road. No. I was about to take this trade because it gives me a chance for a 3 and then a 10 to roll, and that'll still that'll still give me the game. But I'm just giving him road, so I don't think that makes sense. All right, can he put another road or not? Let's see. So Groundhog is just signaling to other players like, listen, I need this wood really badly, so I can go ahead and take road from DyLighted. Oh no! All right, he's trying to kill me. All right, gets the wood. Oh gosh! All right, give me a 4 and a 10, a 6. No. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Yeah, I think this is the ending for me. This is the game over. Game over since I think Hawkeye is going to. Well, game over for me since I think Groundhog's going to take road and Hawkeye can win and Blue might be able to win also. So intense game. I had there's something called like a critical period, and it's like the critical period to win, and then you only have like let's say like X amount of turns to win, and I think that critical period just ended for me since there's well that's not true. I can get a 4 and I can like buy a dev card to win. He's at 9 points, maybe. He's at 8 points for sure. All right, give me a 4, an 8. Oh no, I think that's game over. Yeah, I think that's game over. Well, maybe not. It depends if wait. Since Hawkeye didn't play his night card last turn, right? It could just be more victory points. I don't know. I mean, there's not much I can do. I'm at 9 points. I just have to hold. No, no, I disagree with you, Sander. The 6 and 8 are not so much better than them, like, compared to other numbers. Like, yes, it's the most highest producing number. Jam, that might be the game. It's the highest producing number, but compared to like the 9 and the 5, it's just only 1 pip difference. It just don't look at it in terms of numbers. Look at it in terms of just probability. All right, Groundhog says GG. Dirty Cash says, "Do you want to play?" We'll see. Do I want to play? I don't know who this person is, Dirty Cash. But you have to go ahead and, like, you know, get a spot on my Discord. And Spectre was the first person to respond when I asked for people to play. So yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, he's thinking about what to do. I wonder what's in his hand. Hold up. You know, let's just figure out what's in his hand. He has 3 wheats. He has 4 bricks, and that's already 7 cards. What are his last 2 cards? 3 wheats, 4 bricks, 7 cards, and alright, he has a year playing. Ooh, unlucky. Buying more dev cards? I'm guessing he's really searching for that knight. He really wants the knight, since he, you know, blue's starting to get close too. Blue can actually win this. What a game. Oh my gosh. The good thing is that he's thinking, so he can't win. Wait, let's just see what he did. He just did rolled an 8. He has 2 bricks. Plays a year plenty. Receives sheep and ore. That means his hand is now 2 wheats, 4 bricks. So what can you do with 2 wheats and 4 bricks plus 3 other mystery cards? Huh, I don't know. Maybe figuring out to buy a dev card? Alright, he does 2 3-for-1s. He's buying another dev card. Alright. He's really searching for that knight. A 2, that's a dead roll. Oh, blue might just win this next turn. He's at 8 points. For sure 8 points, maybe 9. And that might just be the game. You know something else, Sander. In my opinion, like, it depends where the 6 and 8s are placed. Like, if you share a 6 and 8, it's just sometimes it can just be super vulnerable in terms of a blocking spot. All right, yeah, that's road. That's game. Oh, game for me, but you know, it's fine. I mean, no, that's not true. I can win this if. Okay, yeah, never mind. You just stopped me in my tracks. Yeah, I can't win this. He stopped me just by putting another road. That 5 won't help, and I think that's the game. I think blue can. Well. All right, is that the game? GG, guys. Oh my gosh. No, this is the subscriber won. Yeah, the sub won. Oh my gosh. Wow. Good job, blue. Like, well played. You beat us veterans. We're not veterans. We're just humans. Good job. Well played. Oh wow. I had a critical period to win. So did Hawkeye. And then so did blue, and he won. So good job to blue. Let's look at these die stats. Literally 0 11s. Who did that kill the most? That hurt me. Who else did that hurt? No one else. So 0 11s didn't help out, but you know, they're 11s. Bunch 6 8s, 9s. This is like a relatively flat curve, or relatively like bell curvy. The lack of 7s accelerated Hawkeye when he like pulled ahead. And Hawkeye had 9. Hawkeye had 1 victory point. What were his dev cards? 53 rolls, and it took an hour and I was robbed twice. Wait, Hawkeye was robbed twice. Pretty impressive. I was robbed 4 times. I was robbed 3 times, and then Groundhog was robbed 0. Let's look at the trades. Two trades, 2 trades, 3 trades, and 3 trades. All right. So I lost again on stream, but you know what? That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. It happens. All right, let's play another. That was fun. All right, let me set another one up. Let me ask him. All right. That was a good game. That was a really good game. Those are the type of games I want to stream. Not like just custom games. I'd love to do ones where I can like table talk more. That'd be pretty fun also. Since like you can actually hear like people like bickering. I can't, unfortunately. It's really late. All right, subscribers. Spectre can't play another game. Whoever in my Discord says who they want to play with me first, they can play. Yeah, whoever says something first, they can play with us. Go and get it. And if you don't know the link to my Discord, it's inside all my other videos. So yeah, whoever is the first person to say they want to play, they can play. All right, Spectre. Yeah, you did really well. That was a fun game. I think anyone could have won. All right. All right. All right. So there's 25 people playing or there's watching me. I'm still looking for, just looking for one of y'all to play. You can beat DyLighted. I think I'm right now on stream. I've won 1 game out of 4. It's not the best win ratio. That's all right. All right. Let's see. What do y'all think about what my mistakes were in that game? I'm curious. I'm always very curious to hear my mistakes and try to become a better player. And I'm human. I make mistakes all the time. So yeah, go ahead and like critique me just go ahead and critique me and tell me what I could have done better since I'm human. I make mistakes all the time. So yeah. Well played to Spectre. They played it really well. Yeah, I think the Groundhog not getting the 3-for-1 port, it's like hurt a lot and it helped Spectre a lot. And Groundhog knew he had to cut off the Orbit Sheep player since they can get really strong. All right, Matt Amico says, all right, I'm 5-1 today. All right, Matt, if that's a pretty good ratio, win ratio, you should go and play with us. And Siddharth says, I think the 8-4-10 was a better start. Maybe it was. I have to look and think about it. I mean, if I could like pull up the board on Catan Universe, that'd be good, but I can't. There's something that I really don't like about Catan Universe is there's literally nothing to do there's literally nothing to do like on the home screen. Like you can just play a game and that's it. And while like you might say, all right, I got a 4th player, and while you might say like that's the point of a home screen, just play the game. There's not a good. Well, there is a messaging system, but it's like the mailing system sucks. It's not like a traditional messaging system. All right, but there's just not really. Like there's like like a lot of other games you can. A lot of like the more popular games, there's stuff to do in the menu. Or like I hope I'm making sense. Whatever. All right, I found a 4th player. Someone responded to my Discord. Let me go ahead and this person. Siddharth says, "Is there no full game log?" I bet there is. Oh well, there's not like it won't show you. Like you have to scroll. Well, you can scroll up. You can scroll up. All right, give me a second. Let me set up this game real quick. Is mic chat allowed on Catan Universe? No, it's sadly not. Matt Amico says, Lamau, I don't know how to play. I play on my phone. Just what's your username, Matt? And I can try to add you and we can play. But well, I already started this game right here with another person, with another player. Let me just do some logistic stuff. Sorry for waiting. All right, okay. Let's add this guy and let's play. All right. Come on, friends list, don't break on me. There we go. All right. Hawkeye, Groundhog, where you at? There we go. And I'm looking for the third guy, the 9-8 guy. All right. This will be a fun game. What time zone am I in? What time zone am I in? I'm not gonna say since it gives away my location. Groundhog says, Dill, are you still streaming? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Alright, let's start this thing. Let's hope that this time I can actually win. Alright, Groundhog and Hawkeye. And 9-8 ATS01. I'm just gonna call him Orange this game. Oh man, come on, Catan Universe, fix your game. You know, we need to be allowed to play custom games. Come on, that's not fair. And just saying, this has been happening like ever since the game came out. It's not just like this patch. It's like pretty ridiculous. Like, fix it up. Come on. This stuff makes me sad. All right, press ready. Let's go. Great. All right. Maybe that 8-4-10 was better. I'm just thinking about it. I mean, you get the wheat ore and stuff, but oh, come on. Game canceled again. Alright, Catan Universe, all I want to do is play one game. Don't do this for me. This is the official Catan game. This is what's so frustrating. This is the official Catan website, and it's like breaking down on me. Like, we're having trouble like doing custom games. Come on. Alright, stop complaining though. What the heck? Did Hawkeye just go? There we go. Yeah, Hawkeye, or Catan universe does that a lot. Now let's hope third time's a charm. Let's play. Right. I'm 4th position on this board. Ugh. 4th position. It's sort of sketchy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright. 9-8. I hope you make the right first position move. So if you don't, it puts everyone else in a very strong spot. Let's put it that way. It's not the best spot for first position to go on. Or this is not the best spot for 4th position. Well, we'll see. We'll see. 5, 6, 9. Oh. Alright. I mean, it's not a bad first pick. I think there's better ones, though. The better... Okay. So, like, no offense to 9-8, but you can really tell that he's a newer player when he points his road inwards. And I think and you can also tell that because he didn't take the 5-8-10, I think that's also like a sort of a red flag, especially since wheat's so rare on this board. So whatever. But looking at the board, and I think that there's several options for 4th position though, since there's 3 wheat spots in total. 1, 2, and 3. What's so scary is that Hawkeye gets the 5-8-10 as 3rd position. That's such a strong 3rd position spot. I think the 6-9-4 is also a very strong, very strong spot. I wouldn't take it as 1st position though, since I think you get locked out of wheat pretty quickly. I mean, while you can take the 9, maybe you could take the 6-9-4 as 1st position, playing with the confidence to get the 9-10. It's not that bad of a setup. Just low wheat is just. So if he takes, Hawkeye's gonna take the 5-8-10. I'm stuck with this 5-8-10, and am I stuck with this 9-10-11? Or maybe I can take the 5-8-10 and then something like the 4-5-11. Oh gosh, Hawkeye getting a 5-8-10 is not good. As 3rd position, getting the 5-8-10 is like very strong. Not only because you just get the wheat ore. This turns into a triple shared ore right here. This wheat never gets blocked, and you have the wood port. Oh my gosh. The other danger is Groundhog getting. Well, Groundhog's not that scary. Well, that's not true. He can get Groundhog can get pretty scary. Groundhog setup is gonna be well, it depends what Hawkeye takes. He's gonna take this. I'm gonna be taking this in like one of these spots, I think, one of the ores. And Hawkeye, what goes with the 5-8-10 for Hawkeye? Maybe the 6-3-11, or maybe you can just take the 8-3-4, locking Groundhog out of wheat, and then Groundhog's forced to go on the 9-10. And first player can go looking for wheat too. Well, I don't know if first player is gonna look for wheat. They're probably just gonna look for production. Hopefully the 3-4-8 and go for this. I don't know. Oh, I think Hawkeye's actually is making the decision of the 5-8-10 or the 4-5-8. Maybe? I don't know what he's thinking about. No, he takes the other 5-8-10. Oh, whoa. I mean, shit, I'll take this. That's not bad. Yeah, that's actually like, okay, I'll take this. Alright. Okay, I'll take it. I wonder what made him choose this 5-8-10. Because of the better wheat and you can get on the wheat port? Is that why? Because you can get on the strong wheat sheep with the confidence of you getting an ore? Probably. But I think the 5-8-10, I thought you'd take this spot, Hawkeye. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright, now I have to figure out what goes well with this and why. Alright, maybe I can take the 5-8-10 and the 8-3-4. The issue if I do the 5-8-10 and 8-3-4 is the fact that it doesn't really matter where Hawkeye will go, but Groundhog I know won't take this. It's the fact that Orange right here is going to take this 3-4-8, and then they're going to race me for this wood, right? And you know, without the wood port, I'm like sort of fucked. But then again, if I place right here, I think if I place right here, I can't point right if I do this also, right? I have to coordinate both my roads. They're both my settlements, and also coordinate roads. I think there's a decent chance Groundhog will go in the 910 if this board is filled up. No, there's a strong chance Groundhog goes in the 910. Unless Groundhog does like a no wheat game, which I don't think it makes sense to do no wheat game where there's no good wood brick spots for Groundhog. So I think he's gonna go here. If I can know that Groundhog's gonna go right here, at least that's what I think. Is there any free reds on this board? No, there's not. If I go on this 5-8-10, where does Hawkeye go? Well, I gotta go twice. If I go on the 5-8-10, what goes well with this? 8-3-4, and then double up right here. But I have to win the race with no brick. What's my other option? 5-8-10, 6. I can take the 6-3-11 and then get into the 4-11. Okay, I see why Hawkeye took this now. It makes a little bit more sense. He gets. It makes sense. Someone asked for a shout out. Can I get a shout out to Corvallis? I'm botching the name. Corvallis Oregon. Of course. Shout out to Corvallis Oregon. Alright, 9, 10, 11. Someone's saying 9, 10, 11, and 8, 5, 10. That's not that bad of a setup. The issue, like I said, the issue is that I just have so little wheat. And no 3-1 ports this way, since I'm going to lose my wood port. Since I know Orange is going to beat me right here. He's going to place here. But maybe you can count on the fact that Orange, like, no offense to him, is like a newer player and like go for like all 5 resource shenanigans. And then no, that doesn't make sense since the Groundhog's gonna take the wheat if anything. This is the only spot that gives Orange all 5 resources. Yeah, just 5-8-11 6-3-11 doesn't hurt since I can build on this wheat. But I just feel like I don't have enough ore to contest this ore sheep game. 5-8-10 is for sure the right pick. I do think it's for sure the right pick. It's like 100% one of my spots. Wait a minute. Wait. Why don't I just do the 5-8-10 and the 3-4-8 and just get on the wood port? Tough board. He just always takes forever. Screw you, Hawkeye. That's very sad but true. Yeah, why don't I just do this? The other 8-3-4. That's an option. Five, 8, 10. So many options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4. I don't like this though. It's not that good. If I had more time, if I had infinite time, then I like place everything out or like go through all the scenarios for everyone. But like 3 other people are waiting on me, and I'm streaming. So it's like 28 other people, and like 100 people are gonna watch me, or like more than 100. Like a lot of people are gonna watch me. So I have to make a decision. But this is a tournament game. I like take like 3 times as long though. But it's not. I'm playing live on stream, so I have to hurry up. Oh gosh. Someone says, what about the 5-8-4? No, I think I need the wheat. I need the wheat too much. Groundhog's gonna take this 8-10. It doesn't make sense. Alright, I have to hurry up. People are waiting on me. I just want to make sure I make the right decision though. 5-8-10 plus the... Let's just see. If I go here, what happens? Hawkeye goes one of these two. Maybe like... Yeah, let's say Hawkeye will go here. Or here. Groundhog will go here. That's bad. That's actually really, really bad. Maybe then I can do the same setup just by doing this and this. I don't know. No, I think this is fine. No, this is fine. The reason why I think this is fine is because if I just do 5, 8, 10, 8, 3, 4, then I can just build to the 3, 1 port right here. And this is not that bad of a setup. But it forces me to go army. But I mean, it's fine going to, like, there's not, like, it's not like I'm going to go road. There's not a good road setup on this board. My 8s will always get blocked. Huh. Let's see. What if I have to take the 9, 10, 11, 6, 3, 11? That just feels not very good. I don't need this brick. Nah, I just do 8, 3, 4. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Getting this 4. The 6, 3, 11. Strong wood brick. The bricks just becomes useless though. It's not like I can fight for road, especially when I split. There's not expansion spots. I don't think the brick's that useful. The reason, no, I have to take this. I think no, I have to take the 834. All right, yeah, I realized it. The reason why I have to take the 834 is because if I don't take the 834, Hawkeye's gonna take one of these ores. And then Groundhog's gonna get the 834. With his setup, that's very, very scary. I can't let that happen. So because of that, I think I have to take this 834, and I'm gonna build to the 3-1 port. So that's my reasoning. That's the final reasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and submit it. Oh fuck, I made a mistake. Well, no, I didn't. I was gonna say I should have done this as my second spot, but it's fine. I think I need the rare sheep. So this will hopefully kill Hawkeye, or kill Groundhog out of getting his wheat, and this will force Groundhog to go on the 9-10. Alright. There's so many options on that board. But I think that, since, Hawkeye's not going to take this 8-3-4. That doesn't make sense. Hawkeye's going to take one of these ores, right? And I think that, if Hawkeye is going to take one of these ores, I know that Groundhog's going to get one of these wheats. So this was more of more of a defensive placement. But then again, Hawkeye getting one of these ores is just also it's also very strong. It doesn't really matter. He's going to say this, but he's going to cut me off. Well, he has no wheat, but knowing Groundhog and Hawkeye, they're gonna trade in the wheat to cut me off, since they know it's more important for him. Does the audience know the saying, "No wheat equals defeat"? I think they do. They say that in every other video. Groundhog says, "No wheat, pretty sweet." I mean, you can win with no wheat games. It's hard, but you can do it. This will be an interesting game. And then Groundhog says, "I think you helped Hawkeye though, since he knows that the reason why I chose the 8-3-4 ultimately was to hurt him." But then what's my other play? Is it the 6-3-11? The one of the ores, maybe the 9-10-11, or the 4-5-11? No, the 9-10-11 would be better, I think. This will be an interesting game. What I see the hot spots to be blocked is both these woods, so that's sort of annoying. And this will be a hot spot to be blocked. But the issue is that I'm sharing with this orange player, and I'm not sure if orange is good enough to know that you have to block their ores. I hope so. Ian says that's too much wood. You're right. I do think there's a lot of wood. That's why I'm trying to get to the wood port. Alright, goes for the 4, 5, 11. Goes with the confidence of getting the 9, 10, 11. Alright, that's pretty scary. Especially if it's quite scary, especially if he can build right here and have all this spot open to himself. Tip says, if Gray gets the coordinated 5s, isn't that just an auto win? I don't think there's anything such as an auto win. But yeah, no, you're not wrong. Gray is quite scary since they do have the coordinated 5s, especially if they build on the 9, 10, 11. That's they have a strong setup for sure, and they're hard to take down. I don't disagree with that. And you're thinking that I should have prevented that by going the 4, 5, 8 potentially? Alright, so Groundhog does have to go in the 9, 10, like what I thought. And no, gosh, there's so much open space. Wait, here's a thought. Maybe I could have pointed my road to the right, but not taken the 5, 8, 10. Letting, or the 8, 3, 4. Letting Groundhog take this, using this brick, and then building to the 9, 10. That's still not that good, though. Yeah, that's still not that good. My first priority was probably going to the wood port. I mean, it's just I'm on 10 points of wood. I have to get there. I think that just makes sense. Alright. This is where you go ahead and get the 9, 10, 11 and cut off Hawkeye. Alright, 9, 10, 11 and cut off Hawkeye. Plus, if he gets that spot, he wins. Alright. Oh, he does it! Oh, shit! Oh, dang, okay. Yo! Alright, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Oh my gosh. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's good. That's pretty good news for me. Wow, this is so much open space. Oh my gosh. Alright, 2 6s rolled. This guy has a bunch of bricks. Alright, I need an 8 to roll so I can start trading my wood for bricks with orange. Alright, so this game, I need to trade a lot with orange since I can tell that he's probably going to be less tighter of a trader compared to Groundhog and Hawkeye. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Maybe, no, now, maybe the wood port isn't even my first priority. Now my first priority is probably the 6, 3, 11. Well, no, it's not. It's my priority to get the 6, 3, 11 if I can somehow get 2 bricks. Alright, but this is the roll that'll get me 2 bricks. Alright, watch. What if I do 3 for 2 with you? Since you have 3 bricks in hand, come on. You're gonna give me 3 cards, blue. Or orange. Alright, he's gonna say yes. Come on, say yes. 3 woods. I knew he'd say that. Yeah, alright. 6, 3, 11, here I come. Unless y'all think the wood port's a better play, but I don't think so. Alright. I think that might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have done a 2 for 2 and I could have saved 1 wood. But yeah. Unless y'all think I should go for the 4, 11 first, but I don't think that's the right play. Alright. Groundhog is upset. He's like, why orange? He doesn't understand what happened. Or he understands what happened, but he's like, he doesn't understand why orange would make that trade. But like, the reason why I was like confident that trade would go through is because like, there's a lot of signals saying like this guy's a new player, and whenever someone's a new player, you have to seek it out and take advantage of it, right? In a lot of tournaments, it's like whoever can trade with the worst player the best, whoever can like talk with the worst player the best, that's like a huge advantage. In this case, I was able to I knew exactly what orange had. Alright, he's probably gonna take from me since he knows that I have quite the strong setup now. A lot of road space. I have to make a decision now of where I want my road path to be. Okay, I'm gonna try to build right here. I could cut Groundhog off. Alright. You can't steal from me. I have no more cards. And you can also tell that Orange is also quite a newer player since he connected his road in the first move. And hey, like, I'm starting to see some negative comments inside of the chat. Don't be mean. Like, everyone's human. Just because someone is not as good as in Catan doesn't mean that, doesn't really mean much. Just like they could still be like a very, very good person. Keep it civil, please. All right, 9s. All right, let me track everyone's cards real quick. Orange. What do you have? Yeah, I actually need to track Orange's card the most, even though they're gonna be the dead player, because I can get the super nice trades from it. So they have 9s. They have ore. They have that means I have to keep track of their trades. They have ore, wood. They're wanting wheat since they have no wheats. Actually, I need to be blocking that 5 so I can really have that lock on the bricks or lock on the wheats. 11. So this is good because I not only do I have a brick, I know that Orange has a road now, so they can take road pretty quickly. And knowing Orange, they're gonna take road. All right, 5. It's ore. That's bad. He might have a city already. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. That's the first 5. What's he looking for? He's looking for brick. Yeah, he's looking for brick. Hawkeye is. No, he's not. No, he's not. He has 2. He has brick since an 11 rolled. He started with 1. What's he looking for? He's looking for the sheep. Is he looking for the wood? No, he has a settlement in hand. What's he thinking about? Yeah, there we go. Play the settlement. No, he's thinking about his second red. I see. All right. So his cards right now it's an ore. What are they? It's an ore and I don't know. It's an ore and something else. Oh gosh. Now, the coordinated 5s for Hawkeye are strong. Cannot deny that. This might just be like the place where I just throw my road down. Maybe I could do triangle road to the 411. Or I could just get to the wood port. And getting to the wood port is just pretty strong. It's just quite essential. But what about potentially getting an 834? That's just too greedy, I think. I can get on this right here and then build up here, I think. Do I commit my road right here? I mean, there's no reason to hold the road, right? It's not like I'm racing anyone. And like, if I hold the road, what's the reward? I can get on the 348, and is that even that important? No, since I just need to get right here. I think the right play is just to go right here. I think it just makes sense. And I'm gonna do that. There's no reason to hold the road. Like, worst case scenarios, I don't hold the road. Or worst case scenarios, I hold the road and I get cut off by a groundhog. That's the really, really bad worst case scenario. Also, speaking of, if 5 rolls one more time, that's not good since Hawkeye gets a city. If you're tracking his cards. Also, so this tells me Orange's hand. Orange's hand he has 3 ore and they have 2 wood. At least. No, I don't think that makes sense. Sorry. Alright, let me track Orange's cards. I should. Alright, so he has 3 ore, I think, and 2 woods at least. Yeah, and I think he had a road from last time since the 11 rolled. He's thinking about where to build. And he also has sheeps, I think. Yeah, he has 2 sheeps in hand. So he has 2 sheeps, 3 ores, 2 woods. How many cards is that? There's 7 cards. So I'm missing one more card. What's his last card? It's a brick. Alright, so that's his hand. Alright, so what's he thinking about? He's boning his road. Alright, so he took road. And Matt says, Dill, you're OP. I think, yeah, I think I've got quite a strong setup. Quite the strong setup. I cannot disagree. Think Hawkeye also has quite the strong setup too. The annoying thing about this game is that, no, he's gonna take from me since, yeah, he knows. Groundhog knows. Oh, he takes from Hawkeye. Well, Hawkeye has a strong setup too, so I don't blame that. And he blocks the ore since Hawkeye is close to getting the city. He's offering ore? Alright. I don't think Hawkeye has the ore though, but if Hawkeye did take that trade, it'd give him a city. Well, he just took from Hawkeye, so I don't know. Yeah, but the like I was saying, the annoying thing is like Orange is taking red, right? So he might just be like the dead player that just extends red and makes it harder to get. Alright, an 8 is rolled. Alright, I'll take that. Just need a 3, which is sort of hard for me to get. Wait, how does... He's offering ore? Why is he offering ore? Like, I'll give it to you for wood? No, you don't want the wood. Why do you want the ore? You have 2 ores, 2 wheats, right? Unless you have 1 ore. All right, let's just... No, he's not going to take it. I mean, let's just try it. Let's just try it, since I have the 4 and the 10 open to get my city. And another 8 can get me another city. So I just do this. Why not? A 1 for 1. But knowing Hawkeye, he's going to say no. So I probably shouldn't have done that. No, that's not true. It's not true. I should have just tried the trade anyways. Alright, he just passes. A 3 is rolled. It's pretty good. I'll take it. Do I buy a dev card or do I not buy a dev card? Alright, let me try trading for a break. What's his last card? Oh yeah, wait, how did Orange spend all his cards? Did they do a 4 for 1? 4 ore for 1 brick? They had 4 ore in hand? I was wrong by a card. Is their last card just a sheep? Yeah, since all they did was 4 ore for a brick, and that's the only action that they did. Okay, so I think Groundhog broke his city by saying, since Hawkeye just said this. Yeah, I could try trading for a break, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think there's a break on the board. I think I just buy a dev card right here. I think that just makes sense. No reason to hold. I'm on 2 different tabs of wheat. Why not just start? Just start defending. Yeah, I think this just makes sense. Alright, let's see. A night card. That's fine. I'll take that. 9 is rolled. There's wood and ore for both of them. Alright, so they have wood, ore, and they have another card. So, Groundhog's wood, ore, and another card also. I was not paying attention. So they have 2 wood, 2 ores, so they have both of those for trade. And so do I. So there's not going to be very many trades going down. Unless Hawkeye can do stuff. Offers a sheep. I don't think that makes... Or wants a sheep. I'm not going to really trade one since they're pretty rare for me. What's nice is I have like split wheats. And I have the wood port, which is... I'm on the triple shade ore, so that's pretty nice. Well, I need to get on the wood port first, but I'm close to getting there. Alright, let's do this. A 10 or a 4. Split wheats are pretty nice. And I have the option to just do a triangle road on the 411. Alright, he just passes. Do I play my night card? Of course I do. Who has the wheats? Last time I checked, there's wood or wood ores. Both of them have 2 wood, 2 ores. Doesn't really make sense. I think I just play my knight card and I block the 5. What else could I block by Hawkeye? I think he's the one of the bigger threats. I mean, Groundhog's quite scary also, right? The 694. Don't let Groundhog City that ore. I agree. But he doesn't have any wheat. Operation Kill Groundhog already. How close is Groundhog to that to this spot right here, to the city? What are his cards? He has 2 woods, 2 ores. The woods are useless cards for him. I think I just play my knight card to block the 5. I think that just makes sense, right? It just feels like such a weak block. I know I'm not blocking 2 players, but like in this game, what's interesting is since Orange is a dead player, like they're not gonna win this game. Like I can tell you that 100%. Is that like I don't really need to block them, right? This sort of just irrelevant. I don't care about like reducing their resource production. So it's more just it's like more of a 3-player game with one with just like half the island just cut off, and like occasionally this guy does trades. I think I'm just gonna block Hawkeye. Yeah, I just do it because just blocking my wheats, it just gives me, just you know, if I can just take out his wheat source, I think that's just quite strong. And like, you know, I can block one of these ores, but he still has one more open. I'd rather just suffocate Hawkeye right here. Yeah, alright, get the ore. Alright, give me a wheat. 4's rolled, I'll take that. It's quite nice. My settlement, and yeah, it's nice. And do I convert it? I don't think I convert this. I mean, yeah. What would I convert it to? Nothing, right? Well, not nothing, but like, I think I have so little. I have 4 cards. It doesn't really make sense for me to convert it, right? It's not like I'm in a. Since all it does is reduce my hand size by 1, and this is just a flexible card, so it doesn't really make sense to convert this to anything. So I'm just gonna pass. But yeah, I think the way I win this now is to city up the 5, 8, 10, and then just buy dev cards and then just win. All right, 9-8 says, I guess I've been barely playing Catan for 2 months or so. I'm not completely up to standard with the good strats. That's all right. Just watch my videos. Aha. All right, 3 and a 4 rolled, right? 4, 3. What was that last number that was rolled? It was a 6. 3, 4, 6. Let's start figuring out people's cards. Groundhog is ore. He has sheep, and he's looking for wheats. Yep, makes sense, since 10s didn't roll. I'd rather just make you 2 for 1 it. Doesn't really make sense. Next turn, I can build a road or buy a dev card. I think the easy choice is just to buy a dev card. I don't really care about the reds right here. If I was, the question is, tips, if you were red, would you have built the settlement on the 10 or the 6-2 first? I would build on the 10 wheat, because that's, you have such an imbalance of ores. In addition to that is that I can steal the wheat spot from red, so he knew that, like, that I am very tempted to cut him off also, since he's an Orbit sheep player. Although this is like one of the worst spots I could go for. But he just knew that this wheat is vital. The 6-2 doesn't really do that much for him. Besides just like bolster his ore production for the ore port. But I think 10 wheat is because it can get contested, which is why he values it. Which makes sense. I think what Groundhog did was the right play. Groundhog says, if it's too good to be true, look out. It's usually true. If someone's offering you like a 5 for 2 trade, like, no, just stop and think like, what's this guy gonna do? Alright, let's go ahead. At 3 rolls. Sheep, I don't mind that. No one gets paid except for me on the 3. It was buy dev right here. It doesn't really make sense to do anything else. Yeah, I don't build a road. It doesn't really make sense. I don't go for the city either. That doesn't really make sense either, since the fastest way to secure this game is just to buy devs. It's just to buy dev cards, and that's what I'm gonna do. I got a victory point. All right. One of the more worst cards I can get, but that's all right. All right, 7 is rolled. Okay, says 10 wheat. No, I should say the 8 wood. Eight wood at the top. It's more production. Yeah. No, he just blocks me? Wait, why? Wait. Why not block 2 players? Why not block 15 points of production? And the reason why I'm trying to table talk this guy to go right here is because think about it. Like, this blocks me in terms of 5 points. This blocks me in terms of 10 points. I want it up here, so it hurts Hawkeye more. And I want it on the 8 wood in general. Why didn't you block 2 players, DyLighted? They'll teach bad stuff too. Oh gosh. Well. Don't teach bad stuff, Dill. Okay. I'm sorry, Groundhog. I mean, I'm not wrong. I blocked 4 points of production. I'm blocking your wheat. I mean, well, yeah, I guess you can really twist the numbers. That's what I like doing for table talk. You can really just twist the numbers and probability. This trade doesn't really make sense. You should have blocked this. Come on, it's 15 points. It's 2 players. 15 is bigger than 10. 2 is bigger than 1. That's how to table talk it, at least. It doesn't really make sense. Like, I know you passed 5th grade math. You know, you can do this. 15 is bigger than 10. Alright, he plays a knight card. Or he's gonna block me. With 5. Take it from me. That's fine. Alright. I really have to really double down on army. Oh gosh. Maybe I should be blocking Groundhog. He's gonna steal from me again. Oh my gosh. I mean, I could say like 9-or looks pretty juicy to me. Oh, nice. He does take from Groundhog. Groundhog does have a very strong setup, admittedly. Like once Groundhog gets the city on the 6-9-4, it's quite difficult to stop. Yeah. I just don't think it makes sense to block. So usually you factor in the other player since they have a chance to win. But in this case, I don't think Orange has a case to win. They just sort of, they're just sort of non-existent this game. And that's why I'm willing to block this 4 points of wheat, because it's sort of just, yes, I can technically block 2 players and 8 points on this right here. But like, is there really a point to do that if Orange isn't going to win this game anyways? Wait, what the hell? Okay, it's gonna be a 3-way dev card race. Let's hope I win this one. 9. That doesn't help my case. I'm not gonna get a wood for brick or wood for wheat trade. An 8. That's good. I'll take that. Yeah, it's a 3-way dev card race. Let's hope that I can win this one. This really depends on what dev cards people get. Alright, Groundhog. So you do have a second night card. Probably gonna block me. I hope you take one of the woods. That'd be nice. It takes from Hawkeye. 4. It's a wheat for me. I'll take that. Let's try Groundhog's cards. He has, that's another dev. Damn. Oh, this is bad. This victory point sucks. Okay, play your night card. Block the 10. Come on, Hawkeye. Play your night card. Yeah, I have to go for army. Or not like it's a duh. I have to go for army, but like I have to buy dev cards. I can't afford to lose out on it, especially when orange has eight roads built already. Oh, he stole my ore? Are you kidding me? That's fine. Could do 2 roads, but I mean, go on the 411 maybe. 5. All right. So I could do road settlement, but I don't think that makes sense. I think I have to buy devs. Or I could do 2 roads and try to get on the 348. Now, if anything, just buy a dev card first, see what it is, and then build the reds. I don't think it makes sense to build a red settlement. I have to buy a dev card this turn. I have to in order to keep up with the dev card race. All right, let's see. Year plenty. Oh my gosh. What do I do now? I think I build 2 roads back here, right? That's just 10 points more sheep. I like that. It gives me coordinated 4s. The only risk of this is Groundhog having a road but cutting back, but that's so unlikely. So I think I can safely just build to the 348. Yeah, this sets me up for the next problem. The next turn is like, do I play my year plenty on buying a dev card or settlement? But that's like a next turn problem. People are telling me to go for the brickport. No, I don't think it's just solo production. I don't think that makes sense. I'd rather go for the 348. You don't need flexibility whenever you have a 8 wood. Just get the 10 points of production spot. The brickport's the wrong play. Trade orange for ore and build a city. Let's see, what was my hand? I had a dev card in hand. Trade orange for ore and build a city. I don't think let me think. Since I had a wheat, sheep, and ore, I think I have to get 2 ores from orange. So actually, you're right. I could have done that play. So maybe that was a potential mistake right there. Instead of buying a dev card, I could have gotten that city. But at the same time, like, I have to buy dev cards every single turn. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the race. I'm just going to end my turn and build the 2 reds. But yeah, you're right. I missed the potential trade with orange. So that could have been a mistake right there. Oh yeah, that's also a good point. I can also get my brickport on. I can also use the year plenty on the brickport, or use the year plenty on the city for the 5, 8, 10. You're right. You're right. The year plenty is it's like since I'm a little bit more behind the army race, but whatever. Jesse Jordan is saying, I won't need brick in the future. The brickport will be useful. I don't disagree. A brickport would be useful, but what would be useful also is just the 3-1 port and double up on my wheat. It just makes more sense to do that than compared to building all the way over here in the brickport. It's just sort of useless. I don't think I need that. I mean, like, it's not a bad idea. Like, I like all of y'all's ideas. Like, thank you for commenting and saying something. I really appreciate your feedback and stuff. But with that being said, I don't think the brickport's the right play. Another 5. I think Hawkeye has a city now. Maybe even... Yep, maybe even 2. No, I don't think he has 2. Alright, 7. Alright, 8 rolls. I'll take that. It's not bad. I have a city in my hand. Nice. No one's gonna give you a break, Hawkeye. Sorry. Well, this trade's directed at Orange, I think. Is there any way Orange wins this game? Maybe he gets in the 5 wheat and 5s really do go off and we just all ignore him and then he upgrades a 5, 6, 9. He upgrades a 9, 10, 11. Maybe. It's usually like it's always fun to see like the underdogs come out and win the race or win the game. It's like some tight battle between 3 titans and then the underdog just steals it. It's always fun for that to happen. Alright, Hawkeye has 14 cards. He's thinking. He's probably thinking about like whether to buy devs or to go for a city or to go for the settlement. He's quite a lot of options. I mean, let's just think about what his hand is. He has 2 woods at least. Forgot how many 5s rolled, but clearly quite a few. It's like 3 5s in a row. So he has 3 or 3 wheats in hand. So alright, there's his first city. Let's see what else he does. Settlement, buy more devs. Alright, does a 3 for 1 for a brick. So that's a settlement. Okay. This goes for the production. I don't blame that. I think I just play my... Alright, actually, hold up. I'm just going to hold right here. And the reason why I'm just going to hold for a little bit, I just want people to think I have a night card. I'm just like bluffing it, essentially. I'm just like, nah. And the reason why it's important to bluff it was because, you know, like the reason why I'd bluff a night card is because like I have a year plenty, right? So now they think like, oh, the reason he does have a night, but he decided not to play it. So I have a decision of buy a city or get the devs. So I can either do this. Oops. I can either just do this. Then get a city. Or I can just get 2 devs. What is the right play and why? Or I could go ahead and get a... Or I can go ahead and get a settlement. So the issue with this city right here is the fact that this 5-ore will be blocked by Groundhog, and this 10 wheat will be blocked by Hawkeye. And they're both buying devs. So that's the issue. The alternative play is, let's say if I can do... Yeah, there's no way I can do settlement. There's no way I can do settlement and dev card. That'd be ideal. Do I just buy 2 dev cards? It's just that this gets blocked very much. And once I upgrade this, that this will get blocked very much. So it's like all 3 of my spots that I'm about to upgrade is going to get like pinned down super hard. And the issue is that like once I upgrade, people are I'm gonna you know, people are gonna target me and start stealing from me also. It's like that's the argument. The other argument is that, like, if I don't buy dev cards right now, is the fact that like Groundhog is going to run away and just, you know, he's gonna win the dev card race. I think 2 dev cards, and then I still buy devs. I mean, what a tough decision. I don't know. So no matter what, I'm gonna year plenty for 2 wheat, right? No, don't play your year plenty yet. Since what if I can? I'm not gonna play the year plenty yet. What if I can trade? What if I can mess around and do some trades? Let me 10 rolled. This guy is sheep. Let me just like try this. Yeah, let me just try this. Right. And this is directed towards orange. Do I even want this trade? It's fine. Yeah, I'll take this trade because I can still get my city. No, I don't have a wheat, bro. If I get the city right now, the city's, you know, the other issue is that if I don't get the dev cards right, or if I don't get the city right now, like, then when else am I gonna bet my city, right? I'm not gonna get my city ever since I'm gonna be just buying dev cards. Hold up. Let's try this. Let's try this. Come on. I know you have the woods. The ore. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, he has wood and ore since he gets them coordinated. So those are. All right, I'm hearing a lot of conflicting things inside the chat. City up. I'm getting, and then one person's telling me buy a dev card. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards the city right now since getting the city is just it's just such strong production, and then I can just start up. Then after that, I can just 100% focus on devs. There is no other play for me. Just buy devs, right? But then you can say lock your win condition first, right? All right. Let me just tell you, like, since I've been waiting for like 5 minutes. Sorry, hard decision. Buy dev cards. I mean, like, let me think about best case and worst case scenario. Best case scenario, let's say I get like 2 knights. Is that even best case scenario? Like maybe 2 monopolies. I mean, I have to set up for it. People are telling me to just do something. Nah, this game is about thinking. Don't rush me. It's all about thinking. I think I'm gonna buy the city. Sorry, Matt. I think you. I know you want me to buy the dev cards, but I think getting the city is just pretty important right here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm doing it for 3 sheep. Nah, I'm gonna buy the city. I think it's just too good. The 5, 8, 10, I think it's just too good. Sorry. No, I shouldn't say sorry. I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out. I think the city is just better. We'll find out. Yeah, sure, I look like a target, but like, need the production. I mean, I guess you could argue that like before I wasn't being targeted, and now I'm gonna be targeted. All right, Hawk. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see if Groundhog plays the 3rd night. I just think it was pretty vital for me to get that. Like, Oh wait, yeah. Tip said convert 2 woods, not 4. That's a mistake. You're right. That's totally a mistake. It's a small but critical mistake. So yes, I agree. I should have converted 2 woods, not 4. There's no reason to do that. Yep. Now the chat's realizing it. Yeah. No. You're right. That's a mistake. I realized it too. So yeah, shoot. I even said that in like one of my videos. Like, don't convert if you don't need to. I just Well, I guess I was doing that since I thought I might have done the 2 dev card play, and then I'm like, wait, I'm just gonna get the city. Nah, whatever. It's fine. Hopefully, I don't get punished. Matt, you're saying that like I should have bought the dev cards, you know, and you're saying that like I wasn't behind in production. You're right. I'm not behind in production. I just think that like I need to get this out of the way so I can just fully focus out of on the dev cards. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. We'll find out. The dev cards would like help me play like a better possum game, and that'd be useful for this guy since this guy this orange would be like, oh, this guy's not very far ahead. I don't know. An 8. I'll take 2 8s. Yeah, this time I could buy. This time I buy devs for sure. I got another victory point. I'll take that. It sort of sucks, but whatever. And right here, I think I just hold the woods, right? I don't make the same mistake I did last time. Unless you could say I convert to the woods to a sheep, but that's just sort of, I mean, just reducing my hand size by 1, right? That doesn't really matter. Who cares? Yeah, that's a dumb play. Don't do that. Alright, 9. More ores. I think right here I am about to lose. I might lose army to groundhog soon. But that's alright. The thing is, does it really even matter? Like, who cares if I lose army? I'm at 7 points. I can build right here, and I have the flexible wood, so I can just get there the hard way. Yeah, I think it's fine. I can triangle red right here to 8. I can build right here for 9. I can upgrade one more time for 10. That's like pretty fine. I have a path to victory. Yeah, so yeah, no, the victory point's not bad at all. I agree. The victory point's not bad at all. Since, you know, like it gives me alternative win conditions. Yeah, let's really hope that orange does not disconnect. That'll make me sad. Since then, all right, let me just say, orange, you are disconnecting. All right, there we go. They're back. They're back. They did a 4 for 1 ore for a brick. Nice. Where will I build my next settlement? Oh, that's pretty easy. Just like right here, do road settlement right here, upgrade for 10. Or I can buy more devs. I don't think Groundhog has a 3rd night. Well, he could. It hasn't been on him yet. Looking for wheat. I'm not going to help him. I mean, I could buy another dev card the next turn, right? That's not bad either. Either I get closer to him, or I get another card, which could be road bidding, which is be road bidding. Victory point doesn't hurt. Night card doesn't hurt. Actually, oh. Well, now night card isn't that good if he gets depending on what he gets. An 8, okay. Five and 8s. Sorry, Groundhog. Yeah, you've been pretty unlucky. The 6s haven't hit much. The 9s have been going off, but you need the 10s. If sometimes ore wheat sheep can be like pretty number dependent. If you're on like, you know, like if your critical number is like a 5 and it's like a 5 wheat and that doesn't hit, you're just sort of screwed. So that sucks. Someone says, where do you think my next settlement should be? I think it should be on the 348. It's just higher production. Just very, very strong production. Hawkeye buys a dev card. He buys 2. I think I might just say screw the... Oh, he buys 3. I think I might just say screw the race and go right here. 9. Alright. So what can I do with these cards? I can get a settlement, right? 1, 2, 3. What else can I get? I can get a city, like that. So city or settlement. So like you can make an argument like usually Neonit's rule is cities are better than settlements, right? But like, dude, look at the settlement. It's a 3 4 8. It's 10 points of production, right? It's yeah, it's 10 points of production. So go for the city, or I can go for 2 more devs, or 1 more dev. Not that bad. So I have 3 options: 1 dev, 1 settlement, 1 dev, 1 settlement, or 1 city. And I have to ask myself why every single time. So am I in danger of losing this 3 4 8 spot? I don't think I am. It's not like Groundhog's gonna do a road bidding come down right here. I mean, road bidding hasn't been played. It could happen, but I think it's unlikely for that to happen. Especially since he has no bricks and he has 3 cards. The other play is I upgrade this, and this makes me more flexible since the wheat is never blocked, and this occasionally will be blocked, but I have this open. The settlement makes me get this thing pinned, but it also makes me get coordinated force so I can buy devs. And this 3 will never be blocked. But I think this is just more like the upgrading. This is like the anti-blocking. That's how I don't get blocked. And it's like, you know, this sort of sucks if my 8 wood just gets pinned from then on. I think upgrading the 8/3/4 just makes me super resilient. It's now both these 8s are threats. So this is just always flexible production. This will never be blocked. This will never be blocked. If I build a settlement here, this 8 wood just becomes an even bigger target. And you know, these players just bought 2 dev cards, so I'm gonna get like pinned. Everyone's saying settlement. Yes, I agree. Going the anti-blocking way. It's more precise. Settlement is asking for 8 wood. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think the settlement makes sense. And y'all are all saving settlements. I think this is just, especially when everyone just bought a bunch of dev cards, just go here. Yeah, okay. And now the chat's on my side. Alright. Okay, there we go. I think, yeah, this just makes me much harder to block, especially since, the 8s are always open, the 4 will always be open, the 3 will always be open. And yeah, the 3 just rolled. It's pretty good. I'll take it. Now everyone's saying city. Alright, now everyone's saying city. Okay. Alright. Orange, just do whatever you want. Okay. I think this is a game that I win though. Like I'm feeling quite confident I win this game. I think the other players know I'm gonna win this game also. So yeah, 1 for DyLighted. My last 2 games, the last time I streamed, I missed the 2 victory points when I needed them, and that caused me to lose the game. But you can't really blame it on luck. I also did some bad trades and stuff, so I definitely could have played that better. But you know, I'm human. Wait, where was it? It was on this 8, and you just rolled a 7. Did Groundhog not get a night card? Well, maybe he's just defending it when it's on his 10 wheat. And Siddharth said, Orange gave you a massive gift early game. Definitely snowballed. I agree. So that's his largest army. He's at 6 points. Yeah, I agree. But to my defense is that I had to know what cards he had, and I had to make that exact trade, knowing that he'd give me that trade. Or, like, remember, I tracked every single one of his cards, so I'm like, all right, he has a bunch of woods, I have a bunch of bricks. I need this to roll so I can get it. So I'd say, like, yes, he did gift it to me, but I earned that gift. All right. The 7 is rolled. I think it makes sense just to, let's see. Hawkeye can get pretty scary. I mean, he's at 6, but Hawkeye's at 5 with 3 devs, right? So that can get pretty threatening. But the thing is, I have 2 victory points myself. It's not like he's at 8 points or anything. I think I just block this, right? Especially since I know Groundhog has a victory point or Monopoly, and I don't. And I can block Groundhog for a lot, or I can block Hawkeye for a lot of turns. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, hold up. I should just think about what the want my sheep. All right, is he telling me his cards? Hold up. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Or no, he wants mine. The sheep's not that bad though. Nah, it's not that good. I mean, I don't really got to do anything. I mean, I could take from Groundhog, right? That. Yeah, I could take from Groundhog. Gray does have a knight. You're not wrong. No, Gray 100% has a knight, or it's like a very high chance he has a knight. But like the thing is, it takes 1, 2, 3 turns for it to get on Gray. It takes a lot of turns for him for Gray. So that's why I want to block Gray. Red does not have a knight. Orange could have a knight. I don't know. I think I just block the 5. It's fine. The sheep doesn't hurt, especially since it's sort of rare for me too. I just block this. I mean, can Groundhog win? He is at 6 points. He has to upgrade this to get really scary. I think this is just fine. Just blocking 14 points, it's fine. Hawkeye's at 3 devs. It's fine. I don't think it makes sense to try to do a trade. I mean, I guess I could have tried to trade with, like, Orange. But, yeah, I could have traded with Orange. Alright, Orange, come back to us. No, don't leave. Alright, 2 devs. Or a city. That's nice. I could have gotten a brick for the settlement. Actually, you're right. I could have. That's a potential mistake. I should have been lazy. Well, no. Orange doesn't have brick, though. They don't have brick. I share literally every single brick tile with Orange. They don't have it. Alright, he buys more dev cards. Maybe I should be blocking Groundhog. He could be at 7. Or he's at 6 for sure. I mean, but like, you know. Alright, so this is also like a trap scenario. A lot of times where someone has the win, or like someone has a win in hand, and a lot of times you actually don't want to steal from them if you know their exact hand, exactly what their hand is made out of, and you know that like it's like steal resistant. So like with the 8 cards, you don't want to take from them because you know you don't want to take from them because you can get not 7'd out, like exactly like the situation, right? So it's if I had the win in hand, well, this is a bad example. My hand's a bad example, but like if I had padding cards, like let's say if I had 3 ores, if I had 4 ores and 4 wheats, you don't want to steal from me. The reason why you don't want to steal from me is because you want to keep me at over 8 cards so I can get 7'd out and then break my city for the win. So that's a really specific scenario. It's like pretty random, but that's like important. Okay. I think I just block Hawkeye, right? Yeah, he just has more production on board. Alright. Sorry, Hawkeye. Love you lots. Alright. I'm pretty close to winning the game. I'd be surprised if I lost this. Groundhog's not feeling the hottest. Sorry, Groundhog. Alright, I lost my wheat, but that's okay. I think 8 is the game, is it? Since I get 4 cards, 6 cards. So that's 3 free cards, and that's the game. So I just need an 8 to roll, and then no one to steal from me. But I expect there some monopolies to be out there. But yeah, Hawkeye stole from me, and that brought me under 7 cards, so I'll take that. When he plays a night card, steals from me, blocks the 8, and he knows he has to block the 8 since it, you know, that's the game. If the 8 rolls. So maybe, you know, maybe like upgrading that city to 5/8/10 is the right play, since it allowed me to, it just allowed me to be more flexible. I think that is the right play right there. Alright, give me a 5 to win the game. An 8. Alright, so you just blocked the win from me. So I could go for a dev card. I don't think that makes much sense, especially since when I have 2 victory points. And there's so many night cards gone. I think the right play is just to build a road, and just increases my ability to win, since I can build the road for the 10th point. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and build the road. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm doing any mistakes or anything. Yep. It's not like I can get cut off either, so I think this is the right play. I just hold for the win. Oh, shoot, and you said trade again. I mean, I am at 9 points, but I guess I could have taken advantage of orange. Yeah, I probably should have tried to trade with orange. I always forget the dead player. Like, I took advantage of them. Oh, I'll take this. I should have offered 2, actually. Just to make it just like, oh, wow, he's giving me an even better deal? Right, why would you do that? You're right. No, you're right. Y'all are right. I should have taken advantage of orange. I should have. I totally should have. What am I doing? Yeah, I should have taken advantage of orange. That's a mistake. So yeah, like I missed multiple trades with orange because I was just like lazy, cocky, didn't want to try it, didn't think about trying it. Because that's like a mistake. Like, you know, it's just missed opportunities that I could have done. And Groundhog's not happy. I mean, reasonably not happy. I would not be either. And he did have a road bidding. I think Groundhog's given up. That's alright. I mean, I think in his spot where no sixes are rolled, I'd probably be sort of mad. Hey, Ian, I think Groundhog and Hawkeye are the 2 best players I know. The last player was a subscriber, and, you know, I can't. It's y'all's job to be strong players. He got there first. All right, Hawkeye at 7 points. Good job. He's just trying to boost his point ratio to look better. All right, 12, and that's the game. All right, let me click this. All right. I don't think I have another one in me. I'm pretty tired. Eights and sixes. Sort of a bell curve, low 10s that destroyed Groundhog. Having this 4 helped me a lot. Relative bell curve. More 5s than 6s. 5s and 6s. Yeah, that helped me. That helped Hawkeye a lot too, since they had the coordinated ones. I don't know why Hawkeye didn't take this 5/8/10 down here. That surprised me. I don't think that's the right play. And just saying, Ian, I do think that Hawkeye and Groundhog they're amazing players. Believe me. So please be respectful to them. But the subscriber is just a random guest, whoever gets there first. So yeah. Did Groundhog spend 4 ore on 1 wheat to build that settlement? I don't know. You have to go back and check. I'm pretty tired. So thank you for watching. Go ahead and like roast me and tell me what my mistakes were. I'm always like that. But yeah, I'm done. I'm pretty tired. Actually, before I end this, let me just look at the trades. I got 2 trades, 1 trade, 3 trades. Yeah, and all three of these trades are like, I think, mistakes. Sadly, sorry. But yeah, I'm done. Thank you all for watching. I am going to go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'm gonna say I'm delighted, and I hope you learned something.